Dave Rose is right. I do hate white people. They're the worst race in history. I might have white guilt, but I love black cock even more.
It's time! Welcome to Dave's Drama Diner, episode 123. I'm your host, Devious Dave Rose. And as always, let's start off the show by showing our gratitude and appreciation for all those who have chosen to spend their time with us here in the chat today. We've got Danny MT, it's Steve Callan, and Kitty Lee's Al Knows. And we have 7 watching, and I'm sure many more will filter in now. But it was sort of asked of me. I didn't necessarily plan to go live tonight. I know there was shit said about me yesterday. That's fine. But, with all these little sparrows and stuff, tell me a few things, I thought, why not? I mean, it's a gloomy Sunday here, and winter is here now. And I thought, hey, why not? Little afternoon delight for the people. And why not? I mean, I can talk about just about anything. But today, and I've already talked about this, is that now I have a little more time on my hands, and it's more flexible, and I'm technically capable of going live every day if I choose. But, then again, I don't choose that. But if I do want it, it's available. And obviously it is the weekend, but who knows? Maybe you'll get a stream from me tomorrow. You never know. But I thought, hey, why not? Let's dip into what happened yesterday. I was doing my show. I took hostages in Nikki J's Discord, because that is what has been said of me, apparently. And just had a good, or was that Friday? Regardless, as that was what was said. And apparently I'm a hostage taker. But the truth is revealed. I've, put out a bunch of clones out there, and they're holding everyone's head to a gun and forcing them to speak with me and not call me out on apparent things. I don't know what things that have to be called out on. Because, again, I keep embarrassing people by simply just pointing out what they say. But, yes, obviously, a lot of butt-hurt individuals in this community. But, why not? Let's start off with this.
Beast.
Nah, tell him to send it real quick.
It was in the chat. The stream is down, brother.
I mean, I restarted the stream right now, but
brother.
if he sent that, I'd release
Why does he
the
make
stream
fun of
and
my
post the
laugh?
StreamYard
I mean,
right now.
shows that I'm malicious, but how could it be that this Canadian, he's not a speak like me, he's not dirty, but he's not greasy either, but how is it that he can see right through me? Because I've met too many of you types.
You should tell him that. Tell him to say that in the chat.
Also, I did get a message from Jacob RP earlier saying, are you going to go live? And my retort, not response, but retort was, why? Do you want to call in? And his response was, can never say no to a drama diner. Your words still have massive power. Indeed they do, and if we wish for a screenshot, I certainly could produce it. But, of course, they hold massive power. Again, the intellectual titan that I am in this community, do you really think that my words are just meaningless? That they don't hold weight? Come on. But, yes, if he wishes to call in, Skype lines are open for him. But, yes, let's continue. Apparently, before we continue, Seaman made a return to the community yesterday on this stream. This was what was chirped in my ears while I was watching AEW after my stream and such. But and actually, even during my stream, I was being told that apparently Seaman had returned. Ooh, the emotional psychologist returns. Shout out to Aru Shinchu. Aru, I'm going to message you privately here. Okay, just everyone is going to have to wait on this one. Aru in Discord. Excuse me. Let me find you. Where are you, Aru? I've got a question to ask you. Not Stu. I wrote Aru. Where are you, Aru? No. Okay, let's... You must have changed your name again. I don't know why people do this on Discord. But, skibbity-bop doo-doo, where are you? There you are. I don't know why it's doing that, but let's message you. we go. I don't know why fucking... Hold on, let me just fuck around here with... No, it's not even doing that. That's weird. Discord doesn't want to identify full names. That's really weird. Regardless, let's get back to it. Oh, hold on. Oh, shout out to Bird2393. He says, what is thy bidding, my master? Learn the ways of the Dave side. Bring purpose to your life as I've brought purpose to all these other individuals. Daddy Dave, as always, setting the example. So yeah, message sent to you, and let's continue.
Peace. RY said 50 is cool. He's down.
Let's fast forward. We really do have to do.
Fuck unearned pubes.
Oh yeah, apparently Joe Cronin also called in.
Don't drama for a little bit. So Joe, I've been noticing you're not reviewing wrestling as much anymore. So you're crossing back the line.
Wire's gone back to using his phone with his PlayStation. Very top quality, as Tommy NC says, when it comes to podcast value. Not so huge. Not so huge. Replay value. Not like Dave Rose.
Line or... Did you boot Scott out of here? No, nobody did. What happened?
Oh, apparently it was a clip of Seaman. Oh, wow. So it wasn't the return of Seaman. It was just YR digging real deep to, or maybe somebody else trying to pull something up. That's sad. I mean, come on.
He's gonna kill you. He's gonna like your next. The internet is pretty tough in Canada.
I just got a message from Jacob RP. He says, please expose Issy for being really malicious. I think I've done that over the years. I mean, I could tell just from the eyebrows alone, but the laugh certainly enforces that. Hearing the voice, again, you can call me not a spick. He said, like, Dave, you're not a spick. He sent me a message. Dave, you're not a spick. You're Canadian. Okay, still have better vocabulary than you, can still speak better Spanish than you. Okay, I've got an accent, but I still speak better Spanish than you. And on top of that, I called out greasy illegal from the very beginning because I have that understanding of Latinos. Oh, that sounds so bigoted. Yes, you know what? Latinos are bigoted against each other. Chileans don't like Argentinians. Brazilians don't like Argentinians. Vice versa as well. Venezuelans don't like... I mean, a lot. Colombians, for example, Peruvians. Again, it's common. Come on. But if you want to call in, is he Steve? Jacob RP. Again, your eyebrows confuse me. They look similar. Your emphasis on that, very concerning. But if you want to call in and talk about that, because it's quite obvious that you've been a little pissed off from time to time when you've been on calls with him. And I think you kind of understand at least a little bit about the fact that when I called him malicious and he laughed at it, it's because he knew exactly that I was right. And he's got to laugh it off to pretend that he doesn't realize that is exactly who. Exactly. I'm mixing words now. That's exactly what I fucking said. Factually. So... Hey, you can speak from your experience. I can speak from mine. But the bottom line is I am the one that exposed this guy from the first place. And, people do see it. Malicious. Let's continue.
So I don't know.
Shout out to It's the man with two first names in the chat. Hope you guys are having a good Sunday afternoon.
Did you see the Alex Jones video game? It's hilarious. Yeah, it is pretty funny. We reviewed it the other day. My God, bro. I was playing it and then watching it the other day, and I was...
The audio quality is fucking terrible.
I think the Bill Gates one... I like the lizard. Dude, I can't even remember everything. I'm going to play it again. I think I want to get...
Drama Club 2024. Right there, Wire. I mean, like, come on, man. You're going back to the shitty method of transmitting that Mars said, no, we're not doing this no more. I'll just fucking transmit from my own channel. It's 2-phone bullshit with the fucking PlayStation.
Drunk? I don't really drink that much. You should do it live and like do it live. Yeah. Dude, I stopped. I had to go, but I played it for a little bit, and I was like, oh my god, and I watched some videos on it, and I was just laughing so fucking hard. The moon landing was fake. It's like bullshit. It's like whatever. Just the moon landing was fake. Like you would pay $10 just to laugh
fucking
at the
horrid.
game. Like,
I did not know what I was getting into.
It's like Contra on Alex Jones crack.
Shout out to the sparrows that were able to endure this bullshit to hear the clips that they referenced to me.
It's great. Here's the thing. I would suck Bianca Belair. Oh, she's hot. I'd suck on her pubes. You know what I like that girl from Alpha Academy. What's her face?
I'm gonna have to fast forward some of this. It's just.
This is co-host from random co-host from Joe Cornyn Show. I told you Vince McMahon sucked on Survivor Series tomorrow.
Just. It's horrible.
I know one thing. Your father's burning in hell. That's the one thing.
Let's rewind to get some context in that.
Really?
Scott is good guideline for these
I'll tell you something. You called me to have me here to tell you the truth, and I'm going to tell you the truth. So help me, Allah. Okay? And here's the thing, YR. When I make a video later, or when I go, whatever I do later on my own, I know one thing. Your father's burning in hell. That's the one thing. I'm sorry. Come on.
This one is one of our brothers, right, RP?
Yeah. Goddamn, I would suck off every one of you for cocaine. Sorry.
No, but Joe, you think CM Punk's coming back tomorrow? Or?
I don't know, but I know that he's coming back. I know that. Joe, you know what I'm thinking? So, a long time ago, back in 2007, Randy Orton attacked CM Punk backstage when he was with Legacy. I'm thinking maybe the roles get reversed, and CM Punk comes back and attacks Randy Orton.
Yeah, but
or something backstage, and he replaces Randy Orton or
Gay.
something.
Very gay. Let's fast forward.
App today to watch.
CM Punk?
Yeah.
Fuck cares about CM?
It's gonna be huge.
There's the greasy one.
How? What's the biggest match on the card?
Nah, just because CM Punk's rumored to come back. That's all I'm.
Again,
alive for.
I'm team
See
dirty.
that.
I'm team dirty feet, not team greasy illegal.
Hey, dude, he didn't do anything at AEW, and like, isn't that like the best big brand? Oh my God, wrestling's back. Oh my God, wrestling's back. We finally be real.
Wrestling's back. We got AEW coming on every week.
You can hear it in the fucking laugh.
Like fucking go at it with Roman Reigns.
Perhaps I'm just
Fucking
that
undisputed
gifted.
WWE Cruiserweight, Featherweight, WWE Divas Championship. Like, come on. Shit sucks. Here's one of the reasons why it's hard to believe he might come back in Survivor Series, and the reason is because I think
I don't care about your wrestling opinions. You guys can stop. Let's fast forward.
She was pretty great, though. She was. Yeah, I mean, they're trying to adjust her to their schedule or to their style. Well, I don't know, man. I think she's kind of ready to go for them. I just think they waited for the right time. I like it. Oh, yeah. Joe Ray. What happened to Scott?
I think his daughter came home or something. So.
His daughter? Someone else's daughter came home? Is that what you said? Yeah, he's with his wife and family, so he's maybe taking a night off. Wife and family. Wife and family. I got kids, Yeah, I can see him going into someone else's wife and family's home and killing the father. Burying the dad's head. Oh, yeah. It's like, I'll raise you the right way. He was a bad person.
Shout out to Casey's Raw in the chat.
Yo, Dave, it's pretty pissed you're over here, though, Joe, so just watch it back.
He's reviewing us.
No, but see, I'm not reviewing them. I was doing my own show. But they're thinking I'm reviewing them. I was told, they've got you live on their show. It's like, okay, typical YR, pussy ass fuck. But Okay, I'll keep doing my own show. But apparently they reviewed me.
Why are we talking about Dave? What is he have
He's talking about you.
And they're trying to say that I'm talking about him? That's comical.
Eyes behind the back of your head, brother.
Right. Think about, I'm just,
They're getting him mad, though. Don't bring up Dave's name.
What are you asking
I'd rather reconcile with Ken than I would with Dave. That is basically, Joe's stance currently, which is quite comical. Danny MT in the chat says, so Scott kidnapped someone's little daughter. His pedo issues are getting worse. Jesus Christ, I did not know that. Let's continue.
People's info,
Oh,
bro.
Dave, you just read something out in the chat that may or may not be true. I'll take it up with the person that fucking wrote it there. I'm just reading what's in my chat. Thank you for tuning in. Let's continue. Shout out to the 20 viewing.
From my perspective, I just got home a little bit ago. You guys Skype me. I come on here. Talking about is Dave.
Oh, I will agree with Cronin to a certain extent. Is what up with Dave? Why bring me up when you got the great one, Joe Cronin, on the show? I thought I was irrelevant. I thought I had no power, control in this community and stuff, and I was just nobody and stuff. But you bring me up when you get the star of the community here, and it's obviously pulled a few strings and such. But more importantly, is what value, what weight and relevance do I bring to this, unless I am the opposite of what you've claimed, which is weak and ineffectual, and have proven, just like the message that was previously sent to me this afternoon by Jacob RP, is that my words have massive power, quote. Okay? And you know what I say?
Pay homage to the man! Woo! I love it! All right, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps it up. We hope you have it.
Let's just see this. We got a message in the chat. It says, Casey, I have a bunch of old man CES games you may be interested in. Warriors World Mint Condition with boxes and something. I don't know why that message was blocked. I don't know who did that. That has no bearing or relevance on the conversation. And if people want to have some sort of conversation about video games in my chat while I talk drama, fine. I don't see that as necessary. So please, if you do have a wrench, use it appropriately, because I don't see any reason why that message should have been removed. But again, if these guys want to make a deal, dealing contraband video games in my chat, well, taxation is theft, and as such, I'm more than willing to allow it in my chat. Let's continue.
Who gives a fuck about Dave?
We're filling you in.
These people do. These people do, because I live rent-free in fucking luxury penthouses in people's heads. So, come on, man.
Opinion on Dave, because he's...
Really trying to stir that pot there, eh, Griselda? That is YR, Wicked Witch of the South. Skinwalker extraordinaire. Chupacabra. Sorry, that's Jacob RP. He's a chupacabra, senor.
Don't care. I haven't talked to him in forever. You know what I mean? He didn't invite me on anything. You guys did. And
That's true. I don't fucking hijack anyone and call him up like fucking Ken, that they do with Ken. It's like, Ken, how can you not be calling us at 1:45 in the afternoon while you're probably working really hard and stuff? It's not close to any break time or anything, but we're just calling you 28 times in 4 minutes and you're still not answering. This is so ridiculous. You gotta be on call for us, senor.
Talking about him the whole time. Wait a minute. What's the beef going on?
What didn't you say?
I guess you don't. I would suggest you don't want to know. But hey, you pulled yourself into that situation, Cronin. Enjoyed the repercussions of how to deal with these fucking weirdos.
The other day, you were like, any show or community Dave goes into, he pretty much disintegrates it.
I guess that's from one of the videos that they took down. I do like it, though. I don't just like it, honestly.
Pay homage to the man. Woo! I love it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps it up. We hope you have it.
Such power. And such power can be yours if you subscribe to my newsletter. Let's continue.
You know? And so...
Yeah, from what I've been told by the Sparrows, Joe is constantly throwing a few jabs here and there, and that's just how Joe is. I mean, he's done the same with JB, with Ken, with others, with Jesse even. It's just Joe. Come on, Ken.
I said that? Positive, yes.
Well, I've heard the clips, and yes, you did. So, you find it comical there that your selective memory is activated.
What do you mean I said that? It's not a bad thing. Like, it's not RP. You remember that? No, did I really say that? I don't remember. It was something to that effect, yeah. You went on my show the other day, a couple weeks ago, and... I haven't been on your show in, like, months. It was like a month ago. It was about days. It was like 3 months ago, dude. When was the last time I was on this show? Or whatever this is. It's a little podcast deal.
Why not? Let me just put this out there. Because I'm reviewing something that that YR has done on his channel with the again, the PlayStation and all that. I'm not gonna do that style. No, not phone to phone and all that shit. But what I'm talking about is the WWE 2K23 game. Sure, I'm going to say it this way. People want to donate for me to buy that game, and I can just do characters from the community. I can do the same as YR, and certainly outplay him on this one. Make it much more entertaining. And just like Drama Diner, I mean, the menu alone, guys, the menu alone goes to show the foresight that I have. And, yeah, there's been people who've told me, like, the menu, that's fucking hilarious. Because there's thought put into it. So the same sort of thought would be put into, again, a custom arena with custom graphics, which I would make myself and so forth. It could be like the Devious Wrestling Alliance or something like that. And we could put people, or of the community in there, and certainly do a little commentary over it as well. So I mean, I could do the same thing as YR. Just keep that in mind.
I don't remember. It's been a long time. No, but would you agree that Dave does go to communities or different shows over the years? I have no idea.
Let's hear that again. Man, this guy is... YR is stirring that pot so fucking fast, he's going to create a sonic boom in a moment.
It's a little podcast deal. I don't remember. It's been a long time. No, but would you agree?
That's YR's malicious laugh.
That Dave does go to communities or different shows over the...
Really? I go to communities with different shows, but... Then again, Nikki J is part of this community, so that's not a different community. Different show, but not a different community. But what does he got to say next?
I have no idea. I don't know. All right. I don't know what he does. I know that everything everybody does just ruins everything. Why isn't Dave with you right now though?
It's everyone else. It's not Joe that ruined his relationship with JB. It was everyone else that did. Or we can apply the same to, say, Ken, Tommy C, Dead on Dave, and the list goes on. So
I'm saying, like, y'all work together in the past. Like, why is it, you just not mesh well anymore? You have to ask him.
Yeah, why do you bring Joe on and ask him about me? Ken?
Up with you because you support black people and all sorts of BLM. What does that even mean? Antifa, BLM, The whole race theory deal.
He's stirring. He's stirring hard. Stir hard. We say that in Canada for curling games. Hurry hard. But stirry hard.
RP. Joe Cronin, did Leah cook a dry ass turkey yesterday? Or was it good? Moist. People community have rumors she cooks dry turkeys. Is that true?
Mostly you are.
No. She actually, like, the first year we moved in here, I took a picture of her ass and the turkey, and I, like, posted it. And the turkey was damn good. Like, it was really good. And I was like, well, this is going to be a rough ride, because this is her first year ever really making everything and whatever. And it was really good. It was awesome. So, no, the other day, though, we got a bigger turkey than usual. Like, she got a huge one, and I don't know if it was on purpose or mistake or whatever, but I was like, damn, that was big. So the only thing that we had to deal with was, like, it took a while to cook it. Like, it was massive. But no, it was, holy shit, bro. How many hours did it take to bake?
Point made by Stony Tony in the chat. It's proven fact that Joe Cronin cannot work with individuals that are either just as or more talented than Joe. If that happens, he feels inferior and he has to abandon ship. It's a fact Joe just needs cronies around him, cronies around and not true talent. There are no words in that statement that I can argue against. Let's continue.
4.5 or something. Oh my God, that thing was dry like a damn baseball face. Man. It wasn't, though. That's the thing. It really wasn't. That's the crazy thing. If anything, I thought we were going to get, like, I'm like, this might be undercooked, but it was. That's hilarious. He was, by the way, while the game is playing, I could show this if you really want, but he basically had a trios match between me, Ken, and Danny as one team, and Scott, and I can't remember who else was in there, and we won that match, and you can hear wires like unbelievable, like in regards to this match finishing. That's hilarious. No, it was fun. I saw this the other day on a video he removed where apparently there was a ladder match for a Money in the Bank briefcase, and I won that match, and he just basically restarted, so I wouldn't win the match. That was quite comical there, Wire. Dude, I have a turkey leg still, and okay, so Scott's in there, and then there's a couple other people. I don't know who these people are, but regardless. It looks like Bray Wyatt, but can't wait to eat it. I got one left. Oh, Joe Cronin might be one of them? The other one, I was like, okay. But, yeah, Bray Wyatt's one, Joe Cronin's the other, and then I was in heaven eating the other day. You gotta eat it on the show, Zaddy Joe. RP.
Daddy Joe. Oh, there's a difference between Daddy Joe and Stepdaddy Dave. Okay.
Yo, ask Joe some hard-hitting questions while we got him, man. Put him in the hot seat. A couple things. Put him in the hot seat. The hot seat. No, I don't have much, to be honest. I mean, we had a few minutes of Joe, so that's pretty good. I didn't really have any questions. Yeah, I still have to.
Yeah, we had competition on the show. I don't think that means what you think it means.
Listen, eating so much. Joe, would you ever go on the Dave show or not?
Yes. Man, this guy is stirring. This guy is stirring. He's stirring for a Kurt allure. Stirring the Kurt.
Great question.
Come on. What?
Come on, Cam. Cam, come on.
Oh. Joe, that's on your show. Come on. I mean, like I said, you guys pass up before Monetize really gets going.
I never. Well, I don't even know if I'm blocked on Twitter. I would assume. Sorry, I am blocked on Twitter. When it comes to Skype, I would assume that he's blocked me on Skype. So I could try to pull the same shit that you guys have to draw him into a call, but I haven't. Meanwhile, you will fucking pound people's accounts, literally, to try to get them to call in. So, big difference. Huge difference between Dave Rose and you. Let's continue.
You're all pussy sleepers. You're all pussy sleepers.
He make fun of us. He's so funny. Oh, Daddy Joe, please give me some strength. I need some advice, please, Daddy.
You gotta stop. You gotta stop getting nerdy. You know what's funny? This is the best part about
Why do you like this one son better than this other son? I mean, I thought I was your son, Joe. I mean, I need a strong male role model in my life. And like nerdy, you like nerdy more than me? Like why you do that? Why you do that? I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Jacob. RP, that is. Too many Jacobs in this community, but I wish I had a big daddy figure like Joe to guide me. I prefer Ken, actually. But, you know, if I've got to settle, I guess I'll settle for Joe Cronin. Please, Joe, love me. Love me, Joe.
YR used to be skinny because he did crack, but now he's skinny because he doesn't have like food. He just eats regular lettuce and nothing else, just the meat and cheese. Right. So. And the thing about RP, the thing about you, RP, the best thing about RP is who...
He's legal, I guess, would be the only thing.
Has to listen to who
or RP?
Orgasm in the middle of the night more from the other room, you or your mom?
Oh, God, come on. Joe, we do clearly know what side of the community Joe is on, and we do appreciate that, brother. You know?
Brother! Brother! Yeah, if you don't think you sound gay saying that, check in with the village people. I'm sure that they will affirm your gayness.
I got one more in a second.
Well, you just gotta keep eyes behind worse. Have a guy tell you to have to thank your kids or peanut butter and jelly sandwich. What's worse, peanut butter jelly sandwich joke or having a guy want to spank your kids? What's worse on
that?
Oh, come on. Oh, YR, so butthurt. So butthurt, YR.
I have kids because I can find a woman, but I think that again. I from the other room, you or your mom. Oh, God, come on.
Bam, another great point. RP with no thoughts, that's pretty normal. Yes, they demand creativity of others. They demand competition and a variety of streams. When you do provide it, nobody watches the carousels. Nobody watches the carousel. Dave, why you do the carousels? I mean, you talk of the science and stuff. I have no idea. You know, I thought the world was flat, to be quite honest. But then you talk about orbital dynamics, astrophysics. I mean, like, I don't believe it personally. It doesn't make sense. I mean, my ancestors, they believe you cut out the heart of a virgin and it affects the weather. I mean, like, that's what I believe, like a mestizo. But, like, what you talk about, Dave, like, no wonder nobody watches your carousels. Like, it's just unimaginary. Like, rockets into space? No, man, it's impossible.
You clearly know what side of the community Joe is on, and we do appreciate that, brother. You know?
Brother!
Got one more in a second.
Well, you just gotta keep eyes behind words. Have a guy tell you to have to thank your...
I am going to ridicule every single faggot that, first of all, would stab each other in the back the moment that they had the opportunity, and yet call each other's not just brothers, but brothers. Well, I'm going to call that out. I'm going to expose every single one of you because you ain't brothers. You're maricones. But yeah, keep pretending. Fake friends indeed, eh, Travis?
Peanut butter and jelly sandwich. What's worse, peanut butter and jelly sandwich joke or having a guy want to spank your kids? What's worse on that?
Oh, come on.
Stepdaddy Dave knows what discipline is.
I have kids because I can find a woman, but I think...
No, hold on. What was that? Hold on. What was that there, Joe?
On that.
Oh, come on.
Joke or having a guy want to spank your kids. What's worse on that?
Oh, come on. I have kids because I can find a woman, but...
Really. A woman that resents you, and meanwhile I'm here advertising all my exploits. Oh, wait, I'm not. Oh, you know, there's that whole conduct of a normal adult. But yeah, I mean, if that's how you value an individual, okay. Ken, you got an okay for me? Ken, you there? Kenny boy?
Okay.
There we go. Thank you, Ken. I know a little slow, but it is after Thanksgiving. You're probably just, feeling tired from all the leftovers. That is our meal for today. But yeah, that's fine, Ken. I'm just glad you're here. Okay?
Okay.
Excellent.
I think that I come in here every once in a while when you send in. I'm not really around to be on or call any.
But to watch, certainly. So that you are quite aware of what is going on. And you can stop that because it's been disproven so many fucking times. I don't watch anything. Meanwhile, he's talking about shit that happened on a show he didn't watch on his own show. And, slip the jab there, Rock. Slip the jab. Shout out to Spartan King of Texas. But yeah, you do watch. So please stop it. Shout out to Irish Dave in the chat.
By the way, man, you gotta have more Leah on Monetize This, bro. She's awesome. Like, as always, agree. She'll go against anybody. She's busy with hunting elves with JB and Moon and them. Bro, that's crazy.
That's 5 years ago. You're still really sour there, Joe.
He has full communication to JB.
How's it feel to be cucked out by your fucking best friend there, Joe? Oh, I'm perfectly fine. That's what liberals do. That would be the answer that I would expect from Joe.
Where can you believe
You know
that?
how much money Joe can make on Patreon with the JB Leah video game show?
Come on, man. You should have seen what I sent you.
Bam says a good point in the chat. Lol. Never around, 5K jobs, never watches, sure. What does that say? I don't know why I can't see this. It's the stupid emoji shit. I'll read it when somebody else... how about this? Test. There we go. Done. So I can move that. LOL, never around, 5K jobs, never watches. Sure, Bernie lover. Absolutely. That's a great point. Something that hasn't been raised for quite some time. But again, we also have to remember this guy's voting proclivities are weak at best. He voted for, again, race traitor, confirmed, voted for Obama the first time, white guilt, verified. But the second time, he said he cheered Obama on. He didn't even bother to go out and fucking vote. Again, something that he apparently believes in. He voted for the first time. Didn't go out and actually vote, exercise his fucking franchise, exercise one of the few freedoms that we still have fucking left. But he cheered him on. What were you, an influencer? You had your OnlyFans fucking channel sticking pineapples in your ass? Like, you were actually getting people to fucking listen? Oh, well, Joe Gronin says vote for Bernie. He's not voting for him personally, but Obama, but he's cheering him on. Those are his words. He cheered him on. Go, black boy, go. Go, black boy, go, black boy, go. Really? Really, nigga? Fucking pathetic. So apathetic. Joe is one of the most politically apathetic people I have ever fucking met. But he will cheerlead. He's admitted it. He will cheerlead something, just like fucking Bernie. Oh, well, the Democrat Party, which I support so much, fuck Bernie Sanders, the fucking known communist who had his honeymoon in the Soviet Union when it existed. Clinton fucked him over. So all I'm just going to do is sit back and just say, oh, well, that's just the political system. Cowardice is what it is. Obviously, conservatives don't act this way, but, liberal fucking pussies do. And he would certainly not march out in the streets that Bernie got fucked over when it came to Clinton. Of course not. You're just going to cheer people on from the sidelines. A fence sitter, as I've always said, a libertarian, somebody with no values for nothing, a godless degenerate. Let's continue.
JB last night. It was a picture of your mother. This guy talks to JB every day, guys.
Shout out to Spartan King of Texas. Slip the jab, Rock. Slip the jab. What does he say? Shake my head. Texans lose a heartbreaker. Yo, I don't care. You and Danny can go hug and console each other. He also says, we had our chances to win. I don't care about your fucking foosball. Let's continue.
Can you believe that, bro? Like, what the dog? I don't talk to him every day.
Well, Joe, can you plug Scott's new channel on your channel?
Scott apparently has a channel? A new one?
Brother. Wait, what'd you say? Promote Scott.
It's the Stone Cold Grown Men Show on YouTube. That's the name of Scott's
The grown man, because, I'm YR, I'm a chupacabra, I'm a fucking skinwalker, and I'd rather watch children online. Grown man, oh my God, grown man saying shit on the internet. I love Ken, but he's a grown man. I'd rather watch children. Is that what you're saying there, YR? Because, if you're going to bring up grown men, well, then the opposite. So grown men bad. Okay, so that's the opposite. What's the opposite of that? What exactly is it that you're saying is the prime? Because the opposite is grown men bad. Young children? Is that what you're saying, YR? Young children good, grown men bad. Because anyone who says the grown men thing, what is the alternative? What exactly are you trying to point to? If grown men bad, well, logically saying, young kids good. Pederast. What are you saying there, YR? What are you fucking saying? Grown man bad. Young kids good. Let's groom. That's what you're saying, YR. Skinwalker. Oh, yeah, you know what? When you say brother, I'm going to say skinwalker. You say brother, I say skinwalker. How about that? So anytime I hear brother from now on, I'm saying skinwalker. Fucking freak.
You know who else promotes Scott? The FBI. Oh, come on. I got them all. I'll go all night with these jokes.
No, you can't. Can't do 20 minutes without fucking whining. Come on.
Yo, so nerdy has become your right-hand man on my sizes, huh? Hey, what's black and blue and hates sex? Luke Rojas. 8-year-old in Scott's closet.
Jesus.
Oh, my God.
Well, let's be honest, though. He is a pederast, confirmed. He prefers those that are not pubescent, but are minors. So, well, it was legal. Yeah, but you know what's legal also in Canada? Fucking animals. Did you not know that? That Trudeau, as soon as he got into power, basically legalized bestiality. That is a fact, and it is disgusting. So in Canada, it's legal to fuck an animal. Is it immoral? Absolutely. But does the law protect those that do such heinous crimes? Yes. So you can wave the flag of, oh, it was legal, all you motherfucking want. It doesn't change the fact that it's disgusting and it's morally wrong. Let's continue.
Did go in on Rojas the other day.
I'm only crapping on him because he's gone now. That's why. Yeah, Scott, what the fuck?
Another person left you, Scott, Joe? Color me surprised. Yes.
Probably over there watching Dave and seething and raging. No, bro.
Yeah, I'm seething and raging. You message me. Cabrón, you message me today. Okay? Okay. Ken, can we get an okay from you at least?
Okay.
All right.
You know what it is? He didn't pay his bill. Or one of the neighbors found out that he was talking to their kids. That's what happened.
Nah, he doesn't want to feed around Scott's kids or whatever. His nieces, you know?
As bad as America. Right. Biden is a fucking...
Chupacabra.
We're watching a retard turn into a fucking...
But Joe, you gotta admit, though, we've been talking to each other for the past 10 years in this community, 26...
No, not 10 years. It's been 7 to 8 at most.
16. Past 9 years, but rounded up to 10.
Let's just round it up. I'm bad with math anyway, so let's round it up. I didn't know skinwalkers could fucking do math.
You gotta admit that Scott recently, Scott's changed for the positive and for the better over the last few years.
Translation, he's on my show again, and he's supporting me, protecting me from that evil Deb Rose and that Danny MT. Oh, because in the same state as me, and he'll probably kick my ass if he ever finds me on the street spinning that sign. Well, to be quite honest, it's probably the truth, but, so your fear is properly warranted. But you're not going to escape by simply saying that. I mean, tick-tock, there's only a matter of time there, Wire. I mean, that city is only a certain density. I mean, statistically speaking, it's only inevitable that Danny MT walks up on you. It's like, hey, Wire, what are you doing here spitting aside? Oh my God. No, you're not. I'm not Wire. My name's R.Y. Oh, fuck. Oh, YR. Well, I guess we're gonna have to have a little one-on-one talk. Please. I'll give you a handy. Please don't hurt me. Please. I'll even swallow. It's okay. Please don't hurt me. It's almost inevitable. There, YR. Come on, man.
And he's been with us, the RP channel, on the shows and everything. We've been getting along just fine. The thing with Scott is it's all about respect. It's about with every human.
It's all about respect. One day I'm talking nicely about Ken. The next day I'm like, fuck Ken. Like, fuck him. All about respect.
You come at him with respect and the truth. They come at you with respect and the truth. And it's not that hard to treat people nice, And
says the backstabber.
Joe, you can be up. It's not that hard to treat people nice. You aren't getting threatened. You aren't getting attacked.
Yeah.
Nothing like that.
Remember the bad time? Every time, but it's weird that every time, people call me and I come on a call, all everyone does, even when it's different people, it's like everyone eventually just goes like, we all should be good or whatever. And it's like, why is, like, I don't know, man, like, why is the conversation always like...
I've never said that at all.
Well,
SC, our good, we're all getting along. Like, why is, it's like a fucking loop of the same thing.
What?
Every time. Like, why do you talk about, I don't know, like, when I'm on my show, we're having fun and telling stuff, but when I'm here, it's like the same, it's like drama, right? It's like, I didn't...
Are you fucking retarded there, Joe? Because, every time these motherfuckers call you up, they bring up the same shit, they stir up the same shit. Are you surprised, or are you just fucking retarded?
Like, I'm back, and you're saying all the same tropes.
Yep.
What's going on? I didn't like it the whole time.
And there's YR again with his little moan. YR, should I buy a cinder block for Danny? I mean, so he can... Again, I'm more than willing to do a little TED Talk on how to properly do cinder block therapy. So shall I, again, buy the materials for Danny so that when he sees you driving down with his Bronco, says, hey, I'll make a stop there at the guy that's spinning a sign and bring out the Dave Rose patented concrete block.
Ask me about something's going on.
You returd.
No, it's just...
Shout out to King Meow Meow in the chat.
It's just the tropes. I don't mind. You tell me.
Bitch assness everywhere. Absolutely. Everywhere, he actually says. Correction.
What's going on? That's cool. I have nothing to do with it anyway. But I'm just saying, like, the tropes are just funny. Like, they're the same tropes. Yeah. Oh, we all get along and we all do... Okay, whatever. I don't know. It'd be nice to where we can invite Joe with more, like, get some beds and have fun, like a mob.
He's in leads, competition, malicious. Somebody help me. I don't even know English. I was born here.
Whoa!
I don't even know what that was about. So I muted his stream.
Good, thank you.
Oh, it's so funny.
While we all wait for, Scott to call from prison now that they found out what he does.
Oh my God, Scott.
Let's talk about RP. Let's talk about RP. Let's talk about SC.
Well, listen, SC
SC's been here the whole time, but he's scared to talk.
See the Manishes.
He's scared to talk to you.
RP wants to be on
He mentioned my name. Oh my god.
so bad in the Discord, but your co-hosts do kind of strong arm and kind of set the standard over there. You know,
Strong arm means that they have weight on the guy's show as a co-host. Who'd have thunk it? Oh my! Oh, but that's strong arming. That's wolf packing. Just stop using words that we've created there, YR, which you have no comprehension of, and start, I don't know, reading a fucking dictionary for once.
Use the power. Well, I mean, me and Nerdy have worked really hard off air to try to get Rojas laid. And when we sent the hooker, we didn't know it said trans, like, in the little profile.
Oh, that's so
pic.
comical there, Joe. This is why
And,
your
I
show
mean,
is so
that
great, I
was-
guess.
To be honest, I was pissed because, you know, $50 is one thing, right? But $200, like, it better be a good lay. And then to find out it was like a bearded, barely looking woman guy.
yes,
It was. It just pissed me off.
just like RP
And so
gets those easy lays, and just like SC Steve,
Yeah,
he's got those lays.
Back, bro. We couldn't get the money back from this fucker, so we were like, okay. And Rojas had blue balls because he saw her.
Joe's trying to sound funny. Joe failing miserably. Very sad.
Whatever it was, getting out of the car, and from a distance, saw the titties, you know, the skirt thing, and you know, to Rojas, you know, even like a female cow looks pretty good at this point. And so he was getting excited, and then she got to the door, got to the door, and he looked through the little peephole thing, still looked pretty good, the person was turned around, saw the back of her hair, so now he's really building up this fantasy in his mind about what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And then they sneak in through the door, and then he starts to notice like a bit of a smell that is overwhelming, like they use too much female perfume or something, which is weird, almost like a grandmother's funeral type of thing. And you know, then he started noticing the prickly hairs on the neck and chin area, and he was like, "Ooh, that's kind of gross." And then I think when he realized, he told me that I think it's oh my god, it's a guy.
I thought I was convoluted and fucking boring.
Why is this a tranny? And he was just like, what the fuck? And then the worst part was he thought about it. He's
A
like,
proper joke should happen within 60 seconds. You're really stretching it out. Really.
you know what? Maybe it's a girl, but like she just looks kind of weird. And he's like, well, I'll still do it probably. But then he saying spoke, and it was like, that is a man's voice. And he was like, fuck. And he said, listen, very sweet,
Wait, who
but
said
no
that,
thanks, I'm
Dave?
not in.
Just to let you know, you're not the only one suffering listening through this. I am also suffering, but you know, you gotta persevere. Let's continue.
They had a man's
No.
voice?
No, Luke Rojas. This is Luke. We're trying to get him laid.
Thank you.
And so finally he goes, all right, well, I'm not into that. You know, I like really small, petite woman. You know, he just made that up to sort of like lather it on that like you aren't his type. It's not just the trans thing. And anyway, the person left and said that they were offended and like
Don't ever go into stand-up, Joe.
they're gonna. So they took a picture of him too. So now he's worried he's gonna be canceled all over Twitter because the person wasn't happy about this. They screamed at him, and you know they had blue balls and had to jerk out. Anyway, the bottom line is I feel terrible. I didn't have any more money to call another one. You know, and it's all my fucking fault, and I feel bad. So
Wait, hold on a minute. So Scott's, I don't know, we need to get this confirmation. Scott call in. Some Latino Heat is talking about Joe Cronin's family. What I'm
in your chat?
No, in Dave's chat.
And Dave chat. Dave's live right now. We be watching Dave trying to stir the shit. Come on, Ken.
Talk about your family, Joe, right now, because you're jealous that you're on the show right now.
Won't give any specific quotes. I ain't talking about your family right now, Joe. You gotta say something for my show. I want a sound clip that I can clip. Say something bad about Dave, please.
Someone gonna boo-boo?
You get this manufactured fake heat.
What they gonna I'm talking to you guys. They gonna boo-boo because I'm talking to you with the boo-boo.
See, this just goes to show how stupid Joe is. But I wasn't even talking about Joe. But Joe is like, oh, Dave's got a boo-boo for you talking about. No, that's not the case at all. I'd even listen to this fucking stream. But keep believing your own fucking hype there, Joe.
Boo-boos, they gonna be okay?
I'm perfectly fine, actually. I don't have white guilt, for one. I'm not a cuck, for two. And I don't see blacks as my pets that should stay on the plantation. But that is certainly your thought on the matter. Go make another video complaining that some white cop shot a black guy and then realize how justified it was. And quietly not mention that you were a idiot and a liberal fence sitter. Are you gonna make me sad there, Joe, with your comments? I'd be sad for all the fucking TVs that have fucking gone through your household. I mean, again, Joe wants to be everyone's friend, but has no courage to show some fortitude. Intestinal specifically. So as such, 4 TVs, 4 widescreen, big screen, beautiful 4K TVs, waffled by the youngest, who has seen me act all crazy and thus tries to emulate. And, plus the inoculations of the jabs and the fucking screen time with computers and stuff, which... look it up yourself, and you can see that this is factually proven, is that adds to the inability to control emotion, impulse control specifically. And what do you got? You got at least 4 waffle TVs from the youngest. And this wasn't the other 2. It was the youngest that fucking flung in a controller, whatever, destroyed your TV, and you keep buying more, reinforcing that behavior. I don't need to have kids to be able to identify this. I knew what kind of little shit I was when I was a kid. I can still remember that. And, the spankings that I got, for the majority, I'd say were well-deserved. But no discipline from Daddy Cronin. That's why everyone needs a stepdaddy Dave, because I know what it is to be a strong man. These individuals clearly do not. They desperately search for a strong father male figure in their life and desperately claw at air because they've got nothing. Meanwhile, they see me and like, oh, Dave is like a sergeant, like, a drill sergeant at the army, or he's like the principal in high school or in elementary. Like, he hold me accountable. He tell me things that make me feel sad inside. Like, how can you do it? Why are you not patting me on the bum and telling me I'm a good boy and I can do whatever I want? You know what? If I have a tantrum, I have a tantrum. So I can like throw cereal in the cereal aisle, throw it on the ground, and I say it's pounding on the ground. Like, that's what I should be able to do, right? I mean, like, why have like a father figure that actually teaches me to be a man and like not be such a fucking pussy? Like, why have that, man? Like, I can't believe that. Like, his words, they make me sad. They make me sad. Literally the story of all these fucking faggots and cucks that I've had to deal with in the community, but they realize that I'm correct. Let's continue. Okay. Ken? Give me an okay, Ken.
Wait, bro.
Kenny boy. Kenny?
Okay.
I missed that. What was that? Must have been very witty.
Wait, bro.
I'm scraping the bottom of the plate.
I don't get it.
Yeah, bro. You got dirty feet. You're scraping a plate. Like, I got the itis too, man. I ate all fucking day today, Joe. I can't help it, man. Help me, please, Joe.
And we do have Jacob RP watching right now, but Despite the fact that he's been told he can call in, he not call in. I guess on that note, fuck it. Let's do what YR do. Let's do what Jacob RP do. Let's call him because, you know, he'll probably answer anyways. But I want attention. Competition. Attention. I mean, can you put those two words together? I don't know. Papi Dave. I want competition, Papi Dave. Come on, Jacob. You're watching. You've been messaging me. You are listening. You don't take call. It gets with the show that you are a little scared. You are scared of something going on. But I will give you, not too many calls, but I will give you the opportunity to speak on yourself. But come on, man. Let's continue.
And I can't help you because, oh man, you talk to JB every fucking day, bro. Get
Shout out to Latino Heat in the chat.
him on the show again, bro.
I talk to him every day. I don't talk to him.
He doesn't answer his Skype. I've been calling him like 100 times a day.
Joe, is it true you're gonna? People were saying you're gonna copy this other thing and like build a treehouse podcast, like booth, basically inside of a treehouse, Boston Oak Tree.
Yo, that was a funny bit, Joe, that you did that. You can be anywhere doing a show. You can take a setup anywhere. Nobody will ever know where you are.
We want competition. Meanwhile, this is the type of competition that we put up. A video that's primarily coming from a PS5 with at least one phone being held up to the mic so that you could hear the Skype call. Very professional. But we want competition. You guys got to do a great show. Graphics, video. I want to see it all in 4K, by the way. Okay? You better not have 1 pixel on your screen when you do this because it will not be acceptable. Okay? I expect like movie performance. Okay? Like $120 million movie film like Avengers or something like that. I want to see the greatest. I want to see the details in somebody's wrinkle 4K on somebody's face in your video. I'm not paying a shit. Nothing. I'm not paying nothing. But you better somehow be able to fund such a project, get the 4K camera, do the fucking video, green screen, whatever. But you better be doing that because I expect that. But I still won't pay though. Okay? You gotta understand. Okay? No pay, you play. Because I deserve it. After all, I'm Jacob RP. Look what I did in this community, you know? I'm the weather boy. Mr. Fuego.
You don't know where I am. You don't know.
Yeah, because you just put a green screen behind you, or I can just bring the set with me, and nobody would really know. I mean,
You haven't done that in a long time, bro. You did a show at a hotel a long time ago, but that was like a long time ago.
yeah. Well, I mean, now that I'm not.
Well, you stop.
Do a show in a hotel. You're gonna pay for the hotel itself? No. I don't pay for nothing. But if you would be willing to go to a hotel and different environment, it's always great. It'll cost you money with gas to get there. And then obviously the hotel, the possible food you're gonna have to pay for. But I'm not donating. I told you I'm not donating a goddamn thing. But you better do a show for free for me. Because I deserve it.
Visiting like these wrestling events too, man. Like I don't know.
Because I work a shitload.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
In the last 5 years, you're divorced, living in an apartment with Tony and Southie.
I don't think it'll get that bad, but we'll see.
Well, you support Biden, so you're obviously blind to economic futures. But hey, enjoy. If Bernie was in power, this would be so much better. These people don't deserve to fucking vote.
That'd be bullshit, bro. Imagine that. I've been with Leah like 17, 18 years, and then you get divorced like in year 25. You might as well just ended it after the third year, after all the, And then, but actually, no, I wouldn't take it back. It's she's still,
Bigger question is, would you stream it?
rides it. So
She's still hot though after all these years. You have
Stop, please stop there, Wire. I mean, just admit you're bi, okay? It's fine, but like she's not your type, anyways. You know, come on. You like the ones that work on their eyebrows. Come on. Yeah.
you have to be humble, Joe, and you are. That you know your body is letting itself go, but Leah's body.
YR will literally lick the ass of a rattlesnake if he can convince that rattlesnake to attack somebody else. I don't think a better analogy fucking exists. Let's continue.
Isn't. It's not bad, you know.
yeah, it's pretty crazy. She had 3 kids, and I mean,
Not that we've seen the body, but you know.
bro, I've seen some other people's like women.
Yeah,
I'm like, damn, that's
never forget that.
yikes on that, you know. And so for her to be like 128 or something, and then be 35 years old, I mean, like, I don't know, bro. I'm very happy. I'm a fucking muppet, you know. So I'm really lucky.
And then do you eat Rastro, or is that only during the holiday?
No, not really into that. Although I'll tell you, man, it was in the heat of the moment, and she was like, "Eat my ass!" Like I'd do anything. She could tell me to like butcher cats. She'd be like, "Butcher cats." I would probably do it like in the heat of the moment, you know.
To be weird, but like, what's your favorite dish besides the turkey at Thanksgiving dinner?
How's that weird?
Green bean casserole.
What?
Oh, come on.
That's such white guy shit. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Because, Thanksgiving is white. Are you fucking retarded or just mestizo? I guess we have the answer to that one. Let's continue.
I gotta be honest, the name is awful. Like, if I didn't know what it was and somebody was like, we have green bean casserole, I'd be like, fuck you. Like, no, I don't want that. But it actually is awesome. So,
What's your problem with green beans? And what's your problem with casserole? Like, are you gay? Or, actually, you know what? Even the gays would probably like this. Are you just fucking retarded? Green beans. Beautiful. Delicious. Casserole? Who doesn't like a casserole of any type? And, I don't like it. Why? It's too white. Really, nigga?
I don't know what that means, but
and Joe.
well, why don't you ask your mom about all the moaning and so. How many times do you hear your mom moaning in the other room?
Come on. Weird images in my head right now. Stop.
We did steal the moaning shtick from Joe. You know?
You know what I'm talking about, RP, and you know she's heard you before.
God's gonna explode.
And I guess, I don't know, there's some sort of sexual revolution going on over there that they feel more comfortable doing the moan. I mean, why don't you just claim your gender or your sexual proclivities there, Wire? Instead of just keeping doing them and be like, you know what, I just want to admit everyone that I'm bisexual. I like it in the pooper, but I also like vaginas. And any kind of love that I can get, because I never got any love from my family, any love that I can get, I would take. So please, if I gotta be catcher, so be it. But like, please, just embrace me and give me a few nibbles and kisses, because I really need love. Does that not sound like a lot of people in this community?
I don't know what's going on.
Joe, he must have talked himself out of another arrest.
Why do you have DCC rules in your chat? Go ahead.
Listen, Joe. Why is
Oh, it looks like Scott just got on the call.
Coast to Coast over there supporting the anti-Cronin culture when he's your top donator?
Wait, is that the real Ghost for Coast?
I thought I was one.
Ghost from the Coast was in my chat the other day, and apparently that makes him an enemy, despite the fact that he's donated to me and Joe in the past, and he frequents both channels. But no, guilt by association, Scott.
The enemies that chase away your donators, but he's certainly over there supporting Dave Rose and Latino feet talking about your kids, and he's not here.
Latino feet. Oh, so witty. Yes, you are certainly allowed and encouraged to be part of my court. You could be the jester because, you surely jest with such witty comments. Oh, yes. Let's continue.
Where you're at, I'm just curious. I don't know, bro. I don't control the donators. The narrative.
He certainly doesn't. But no, Joe, you gotta control them. You gotta control them.
Neither do I. I just want to let you know that.
I just wanted you to know. But I love you. I love you, Joe. I love you, Joe, too. Love me, Joe. I've never had a strong male role model in my life. I'm like the rest of these fucking rejects. I need somebody to love me, and so I can love them back. A strong male role model. Something I never got as a child.
Neither do we know.
He left after that. He just said that and left.
No,
I don't know what he's...
Scott, give us a rundown on who, so Latino Heat did say...
Give me a second here to get my thoughts in track there, but let me just try to stir the pot as most efficiently as possible. I'm surprised myself that I even know that word efficiency, but regardless, let me just get my thoughts into order, my words in line, so I can just get the best sort of reaction after, from. Sorry, I'm kind of retarded, but best reaction from Scott, because the more that he can speak on my behalf, the less that I will get shitted on, because I'm kind of a pussy and a coward that way. But let's continue.
Attack Joe Cronin's family, basically.
Come on. You certainly did.
He's focusing on me again. Yes.
You said that Joe needs to discipline his kids and to rambunctious system to control, pretty much.
4 TVs so far? Am I wrong factually, or what? Is bringing up facts fucking racist? Well, actually, we already know the answer to that one, but let's continue.
Joe's always said about Joe's kids that they need to be people. Dude, my oldest couldn't be more quiet and calm.
Yeah, I never talked about the oldest or the middle one. I always talked about the one who had the penchant for fucking destroying TVs. Come on, Ken. Shout out to Animal Runs. Some good fucking weed.
Just, respectful.
Like the opposite of you.
And my daughter is this go-getter that the teachers love, and she's like...
That's your twin. That's your fucking twin. Somehow, according to what's his name again? You did a good job for an hour and 45 minutes embarrassing everybody here today. Not sure how we were embarrassed.
It sounded a little emotional there.
Is there anybody here actually?
Also, I was actually thinking, since Scott did make that really shitty hat up a while ago that said sober on it, I was actually thinking for quite some time, maybe I will, there is a Lids close to me, get a hat that says smart and make it with this same shitty fucking font and quality to the hat, because that hat was terrible. And, because obviously Scott felt, I guess, so righteous, if we're going to use that word, to proclaim his sobriety, then I guess I should do the same when it comes to proclaiming my intellect. So should I just make a hat? I mean, if I put intelligent, it might not, well, it would probably fit, but the font type would be very small. Smart, would again remind the very stupid people out there, I don't even have to write intelligent. It's just smart. Oh, this man's smart. Yes, we listen to what he say. I am Dr. Earl Howe, head of the Houston tribe, straight from Detroit. But yeah, I was thinking maybe do that. Would you like that sort of satire, Scotty? Would that trigger you at all? I think it probably would, so maybe I should. On that note, let's continue. Happy Saturday. Happy Sunday to the 31 viewing in the chat. Give me that fucking club horn, motherfucker. Oh, I love all you fucking haters because you just proved me correct. Because, again, what kind of fucking moron will watch somebody they hate? Well, I guess you are a living example of that, yet proving me correct yet again. Thank you very much, and enjoy the show.
Today that got cancel cultured. Ballsy got embarrassed because he didn't know that commas separate cents from dollars. Danny got embarrassed because he got fully...
No. You just can't say commas separate dollars. No, they don't. The only exception to that is the fucking freaks that are not world powers. So there are other countries, obviously, that do that. But England, France, America, obviously, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, they don't use that. I don't think that. I think France actually does use the apostrophes, so forget them. Again, garbage. If you use periods for it, it is the superior way. It is the worldwide accepted way. Commas are basically third world garbage. But I knew that. Forget about Bullseye. Why are you talking about Bullseye? I knew that. And you didn't admit that also. Why are you employed by a French company? Because that's what I said when Bullseye was on my show. It's like, well, this is typical of French companies in Canada. Obviously, Quebec exists, unfortunately. And yeah, do you work for a company that is Québécois? Pouvez-vous parler le québécois? Parce que je peux. Oh, but again, what does Dave know? Apparently nothing. Meanwhile, he can speak 3 languages fluently. But no, Dave Rose he's not intelligent. You know, speaking 3 languages, that has nothing to do with intelligence. Oh, well, what's that? He had to learn 2 of those 3 languages? Actually show up in school, fucking do the courses, pass the test and all that, be able to communicate with people, not just write things down, pass a written test, but actually prove that they can comprehend the language when asked various sorts of questions. Oh yes, I did do that. But that has nothing to do with intelligence at all, right? Let's forget my knowledge on politics or economics, science, conspiracies. We can go on. But forget about all that. With what I've just presented, just with language alone, you have no leeway, no room to be able to argue anymore when it comes to, oh, Dave Rose, he's just pretended to be intelligent. I always thought he was stupid. Blah, blah. Nobody can say that. Nobody. No dissenter. And it is pathetic, but it is what we are currently seeing and laughing at, is that you have these people who are so desperate to feel validated going against me, feel some sort of win, which they could never accomplish, and they just ignore certain things that are not only established from years, but again, the evidence is there. I've proven it. So if they're getting upset at that still after all this time, then the mental retardation lies with them. Let's continue.
Exposed today, and Dave got embarrassed. You're going to big donators, Joey. Man, it wasn't covered at all. Instead of covering any of it or giving any attention to it, they canceled my channel and went live with a narrative.
Who canceled? I don't even know this stuff. I don't know about Scott's canceled channel or his apparent new channel. Nobody's told me about this. From what I've seen, Scott's, what is it? Let me look it up. Conspiracy by Design. Hold on. Conspiracy by Design. I'm not subscribed, but I've been to the channel before. People send me clips and shit. Okay, so that is down. Okay. So I don't know what's going on. Nobody sent me a link to his new channel. For shame. Sparrows, for shame. You talk to me about this stuff, but you don't send me. Oh, well, yeah, you won't be able to find Scott stuff because he's moved to this channel. You guys not think you're putting the fucking carriage before the horse. Just, come on, guys. Maybe the Sparrows are just fucking bored. Maybe they're like, Scott's, it's just too easy, you know. I'd rather bring you some other stuff. Dig about pee, recipe. But, yeah, well, that says a lot, actually, about the Sparrows. That if they don't even give a shit about fucking Skunt anymore, it's just like he has reached a level that nobody even gives a shit about, which is comical, but we've got him here on this really, really shitty transmission, which, again, I apologize for, but if anything, you should be demanding justice from YR, because he's the one that published this video in this manner. Again, going back to the old ways of using a PS4, 5, whatever the fuck he's got, and using a phone or two to record the audio through Skype. So, there's that.
They're having fun and that they're embarrassing us. And they're killer. So you guys don't be scared and talking about Joe's kids and they want. Geddy Lee, can you please come on the call and explain to me how you
Geddy Lee.
Yeah, Geddy Lee, call in, Geddy Lee. I was talking to Geddy Lee earlier today, and I told him he could call in if he wished, and we'll see if he has the guts to do so. So, again, all these things said about you, Geddy, why don't you call in? Why don't you call in? You probably listen anyways. And speak your piece, or don't. But let's continue.
What are you doing, Geddy?
What are you doing,
Geddy
Geddy?
Lee, another scumbag? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I mean, Joe, you are a good point out to me. Weirdo. You did point that out in the chat, right?
Yeah.
Like, did hear you say that.
Is anybody really real at this point?
No.
That sounds like what a schizophrenic would say there, Joe. I was just seeking mental help.
We're actually friends on
Aliens are real, my friend.
but
Well, listen, I gotta run. I got to do some.
Come on. Now, are you going to expose them all and monetize this or no?
No, I wouldn't talk about these people if my.
well, hold on, Geddy Lee. Real quick, Geddy Lee. Are you
What's up?
Are you joining the wrong team? Are you joining the other team?
No, he joined the Discord. That's all that happened.
All right.
Yeah, but you agreed with him that he embarrassed everybody here today. Like, how did he embarrass anybody?
I didn't agree with him. None.
Yeah, you were like, oh yeah, for sure. At the end there, you're agreeing with him. Okay. Well, Joe, later on your show, give us a big shout out. Your show monetizes, Joe. Thank you.
What?
The fuck was that?
Was that an impression of a midget like to rape and keep held captive in your basement?
Yeah, that was horrible.
You gotta rewind that?
All these community that want to kill.
I gotta be honest. Like the high pitches, I wish I had a mixer. Really, a mixer would probably fix this up real nice. Input this into the mixer. I'd probably need two mixers actually, one for in and one for out. But just bypassing this from the system and directly into the mixer, cleaning up these tones. Like there's these high points that just chirp, and honestly, it's fucking hurting my ears. It's making me feel ill. It's disgusting. This is not how you broadcast. This is not how you claim certain legitimacy there, YR. And anybody associated with should feel insulted because apparently you're trying to make a point. Even Scott, like, I'm trying to make a point, man. Yeah, but you're garbled as fuck. And if you're, again, if you value your point, you're going to choose where you show. And this is where you people, you rejects, you losers, you fucking autistic Avengers, and I'm saying that ironically because of what you said, not claiming that you all have autism, because it's just fucking stupid, and it has to be exposed. And I do enjoy exposing stupidity, which I laugh at, and you get very angry at, which makes also me happy. So, win-win. Let's continue.
Kill us. Weird.
No, Dave does. You birthed all these creatures, Joe. You did. Yeah. Bam exposed himself as being the fake Junebug count.
Bam! Bam! Is in the chat right now. And again, thank you for joining us, Bam. And he says, oh my God, really? Real? For fuck's sake, he's such a liberal twit. You know, he probably wouldn't say it that way, but that is what he said. Let's continue.
Everybody know that Bam guy is the fake Junebug account. Not only did Danny make one into one, but Bam also.
That doesn't make sense from my recollection, but what do I know, right? I'm malicious. I mean, sorry, I'm competition. No, wait, that doesn't fit either. Sorry, you're going to have to give me 5 minutes so I can figure out what kind of word I got to say, because I was born in America, but I don't even know how to speak English properly. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's continue.
Made one, and he's the recent one in Malcolm with that chat. He exposed himself fully by saying the exact same thing verbatim as Bam today in Dave's chat, and he said the same thing as...
I also introduced the word verbatim into the community, okay? Okay. Ken, you got to give me an okay. Ken, wake up.
Okay.
I pay him by the okays. So, you know, he's happy. He's making his Skrilla. But let's continue.
Yeah, so fully exposed there, Bam, and like I said, I knew Lord Tuckhill had something to do with it, with the whole dropping the word mate and everything over there. The little prophecy group, and Joe, I know you're not aware of this, but Pete Gilmore, your little Demon 66, whatever, is want to normalize minor attracted people. He's a pedo, and he's also in that group, Prophecy. I do want to say that I hope Malky dies of a heart attack.
Never talk shit about Joe. Joe, I just wanted to let you know he's a good guy.
He hides in the back. No, I'm just kidding. Come on.
And to address what Bam is saying in the chat, he says, LOL, I don't have any other accounts. Scott, you fucking stupid idiots. Exposed, LOL, in used, mate. I think that's what it says. The stupid emoji icon is blocking it, but let's continue. Competition.
Remember Big Daddy when Adam Sandler, he's like, hey, it's okay. I'm not your father. And he's like, my father did hit me. That's what Geddy Lee just sounded like. Do that again, Geddy. Get her done.
You know, I'd like to know is the total lifetime amount of money that Nikki J, the weed god, has donated to Cronin, because I know he's been a Patreon for the longest time, and he's higher up tier. He's made donations and stuff to him. He's never asked to be on a show or to do anything with him, but yeah, I mean, this is the blueprint of what we've seen with so many other people. They've supported him for years, providing monetary support for him to continue his shows, and he'll basically 69 the whole situation. That is an old term. It doesn't mean what you think it is. But yeah, he'll basically sabotage the situation, and then all these people that were donating to him for the longest time with large amounts of money disappear, because they're saying, I'm done with this. I'm not going to deal with this fucking level of immaturity and this bullshitting on me when I've been helping out for the longest time, contributing and paying a substantial amount. And I could go through so many names mentioning this, but I don't think we need to. You tell me in the chat if I should raise these names, but I think enough people in this community, in quotations, that are obviously watching, whether they want to be visible or not. Hello, hate watchers. Hi. That will recognize the exact same thing. And they might not admit that I'm correct, but they know that I am. So, there's that. Let's continue. Hold on before we... Oh, no.
Okay, I'm kidding.
You stop it, game. Bam, in the chat. Hold on. Let me get closer to my screen here. Bam says, why do the guys that use and troll with multiple other accounts always accuse others of doing the same? That clown show all these guys use fake accounts. Sorry, maybe it should have been said. That clown show, all those guys use fake accounts. Yeah, that is actually another great point. I've said in this past, but I guess we need a reminder at this point, not just for people that are new, because nobody is stupid as YR and his fucking ilk, but also to remind them, we know what you're fucking doing. And yeah, these people will, again, speak as arbiters of morality. We've had Scott do the same thing, saying, well, you'll always know it's me in the chat. I've always said, okay, well, make an account that says Scott's second account or 800th account or 3067th account. You know, so people know it's you. And he'll claim, oh, well, you'll always know it's me. Initially, he's done this in the past, tried to trick other people. And then he'll say, okay, well, yeah, it is me. But there's many times where he got called out on these fake accounts. And but he'll make a fake account with a name that obviously is not his, go into a chat, and then start speaking without just saying, hey, this is Scott McKinnon. Like, eventually he might say, well, obviously it's Scott, or somebody will recognize his writing pattern. I saw this on one of Tony's streams, where, it was recognized, that's obviously Scott. So because Scott was, again, talking about all these different things that triggered him and so forth, and he was addressed and didn't deny it was him and just continued talking as if everyone always knew it was Scott, but it was not the name Scott that would tell people, oh, that's him. So it's so pathetic. You never heard of a lie before? Everyone lies. No, have you ever heard of somebody who's never lied? I mean, it's surprising. It's the same thing about, like, have you never heard of somebody actually enjoying their job? You've never had a job that was enjoyable? Are you that miserable of a person that you can't imagine that somebody can just enjoy their job and look, positively towards the future of what they can accomplish, as well as what doors that will open to into the future, within that company and stuff? Like, you can't imagine that? Obviously not, because what you deal with is seasonal jobs and contract work, which doesn't provide a pension at all. You get CPP. This is something that he tried to call me out on. He's like, oh, well, I get a pension too. Every Canadian citizen that pays into this by being taxed on their paycheck this is our social security net, will be able to receive a payment monthly once they choose to retire. And this doesn't, again, compare it to an actual company that provides job stability and a constant form of employment. And he wants to try to equate the two as the same. So I always do have fun embarrassing people by just pointing out their fucking economic stupidity. for example. Dave Rose is not smart. Well, then you're an idiot because you're not paying attention. Let's continue. Shout out to the 32 viewing right now, especially the hate watchers. Around this time of year, you're feeling very lonely. You probably haven't received a hug from your mom. And, this horn's for you. Let's continue.
Well, there was a reason. Now he's here. His co-host, and then he only hangs around.
Why do you guys?
Sometimes.
Wait a minute, you guys hate Getty, but now he's here. You get along with him.
We're saying that you like to chill on us, or chill with us on shows, and that speaks a lot, brother. Thank you.
Bro, you gotta stop letting Saturday talk about fucking Dragon Balls here on your show.
I just want to tell you something. For the past year or 2 years almost, about maybe 2 years now, I have come in here when you've invited me once in a while. I've been able to come in here when you've invited me, and I've been around all of you. Dave's been here, you've been here, Getty Lee's been here, everyone's been here. All different people all over the place have been here, and we all always get along. Like, I don't have a problem with anybody.
No, that's wrong.
So, like, I know that people do have problems with people here or there or whatever, but at this point, I have no issue with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
So, except for Keith Rever, that you got locked here.
The fact that people are attacking your children and family is not cool.
People attack, bro. How pathetic. You know what I mean? What am I? Oh my God, you're attacking my family. Who cares? Yeah, people are always gonna talk shit, man. Yeah. I don't.
Well, now to think of it, about attacking kids and family, Scott certainly has done that in spades. So I can criticize and will criticize Joe. Oh, because I'm such a bad man. Okay, whatever. Waffling TVs, no. Unacceptable. 4 TVs, that's 5 too many. Okay? Discipline starts at home, and you must be, as Jacob RP properly said, a drill sergeant. And you must be the principal in the office to scold the child. Again, I think Jacob RP was onto something when he said that on his stream, which was also taken down because he had something to hide. I don't know, Jacob. Why don't you message? You've been messaging me through Skype through this show. You could message me again and respond to that conundrum, or you could just straight up call in. And yeah, let's continue.
You're over there that'll be sucking your dick talking about CM Punk and wrestling.
Listen, bro, yes, if I see people who are fake, I'll take a note of it. But, you know what I mean? And I'll treat them differently, and I'll stay even further away from people. But it's like, whatever. People want to do that, go ahead. I won't do that. If I hear someone talking shit about my friend or acting very bizarre about my friend or somebody
What happened?
see I like, I'd say,
No!
there you go. And I'll be like, all right, you're fucking weird. That's weird. I don't agree with that.
That's weird. It's bizarre.
I'm not going to sit on a call and hang out, all the time.
By the way, dude, Boston Celtics, best team in the NBA.
The Bruins and Celtics, again, they're trying to take us to the end of the season where they choke it.
They're missing out on the NBA, man. You should hit that.
No, listen, bro, I don't even have time to take a piss. I can't I've been in this thing for an hour now.
How many jobs do you have? How many fake jobs do you have?
Actually, I've got a clip on this one. Give me a second. There we go.
Fuck that New York scumbag. Yeah, another one. All he does is copy me anyways. Takes former co-hosts and basically steals money away from me to feed my own kids. Like, who does that? It's weird. It's bizarre. Anyways, I'm cool with Ken and got no problems with him at all. Piece of shit, scumbag.
Yeah, Sparrows are still doing something, but let's continue.
Imagine they were fake. They were fake YouTube all day. Worse. God,
Well, nice having Joe called in on the
fake joke. Thanksgiving. Hey, man. guys like semi-celebrate, and you do what we do when you guys have Canadian Thanksgiving, and we just kind of go, oh, we didn't even know. But America's different because we make you know, like you really know.
Yeah, you guys kind of really push a bigger event there in America because it's closer to Christmas, I think. It's like the pre-turkey to Christmas.
What do you think about Justin Trudeau's pussy comments the other day? Did you hear those?
Yes, I've tuned in to listen to Joe's political opinions.
There's this dude on TikTok every day that works out here, and he's pretty big. He's awesome. And he talks about like what he's eating for lunch today, and he thanks Trudeau. He's like, hey, Trudeau, just out here in the woods.
Let's fast forward.
Stop. But he could easily put do not disturb. He could easily put.
So greasy. So I can. The grease is oozing through my computer screen right now, through my speakers. I can. Can't you hear it? I can hear it.
No notifications from Skype. He can easily block RY. He could easily hang up.
The way that he speaks, I think I'm surprised that people don't see this shit. It's not that difficult though. I guess I should have gone into linguistics, to be quite honest. Psychological linguistics. Literally, like how easy. And you know, again, you've got RP, who was messaging me like, you know, talk about how this guy's malicious. Like, again, my spider sense, my spick sense is tingling when I just hear his stuff and when I've interacted with him. And again, the way he tries to be dismissive and also try to attack, and it's ineffectual, but also how the wording he uses, the manner he acts when he's got supposed protection there with YR and stuff. It's so evident. I'm surprised, honestly, that more people, and there have been people that called this out that instantly recognize it, but I'm surprised that there haven't been more because it's so fucking evident. I mean, like, would you buy a fucking used car? Imagine this guy just walks up to you on the street. It's like, yo, I can get some fucking great Rolexes right now. And obviously, I'm trying to actually sound normal as opposed to like greasy. Would you? And he looks like this guy. Like, would you? And then he just opened his jacket up like those old fucking tropes and stuff from Looney Tunes or Sesame Street, where he's got a bunch of watches inside his fucking trench coat and he's selling them illegally. Do you trust that? It's the same thing. I mean, I've tried to simplify the analogy. Hopefully it's understood, but please. Skype lines are open. I remind ye again, because a few people in the background here said they were interested in calling in, but I already told you the lines were open. Don't be a puss. But we have more to review, so let's continue.
The call, he could easily ignore the call, but he stays. He stays for...
Every word he speaks drips with grease. Again, am I just psychic to this? Like, why is it? Why is it that... I don't know. I can just recognize this shit. This is the type of mestizo that you pursue into the forest on your horse back in the 1700s with a saber and a pistol, and you pursue them just like a fucking skinwalker into the forest and just slice them down. Like, maybe it's before your time, but
more than an hour on calls. So, yeah, the narrative, yeah, we could call him nonstop, but guess what? He stays. So,
I guess, if anything, he might be good. I mean, he kind of sort of fits the character type of being an announcer for a strip club. I could see him as doing something like that, because he would be that greasy type who would, again, you want me to hype you up really really big there on stage when you come out and try to get you as many dances. Why don't you suck my dick in the back and give me some money, and I'll do you a favor there on the mic. Guys, am I the only one that sees this? It's unreal.
You guys can always twist it, but the truth shall set you free.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
It's like everyday people are fucking bashing this dude. The Santos really fell off. He was really on the roll in the beginning, but now he fell the fuck off.
DeSantis is a creepy person now. Right. Yeah, he's turned out to be weird. Yeah, Vivek Ramaswamy really exposed him.
Do you know how much it is for a can of soup here? It's $3.49.
What? Yeah, the soup though.
Tomato soup, bro. I don't know if
You got this other guy who's great.
What about onion soup?
Oh, $3.49. Oh, Kansas soup, $3.49.
Well, in New York, it's getting pretty close.
What about mom soup?
Get some cum soup.
Oh, that's greedy. Here it's like $60 for like fucking a pound or something, or 2 pounds or something.
Pound it out. All right, listen, I'm gonna go. I hope you guys.
I'm horny, baby.
Okay.
Joe, can we get
Thanksgiving?
Joe, can we get a quick?
Yes.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Again, am I not proven correct? Okay, Joe Cronin's dad died at his age of 8. When it came to Jacob RP, his dad had died, I think, 10 or something like that. YR's dad still exists. I guess he sent them to Christian reformatory school, I guess. Sort of a distant, non-caring father, and I'm just stating facts. This is not about, let's shit on somebody. I'm just stating facts. And YR's talked about these experiences. I'm just reiterating what YR has said, for example, and others have said. But again, the distance that he felt and the loneliness that he encountered there, certainly were there in his formative years and affected him going onwards. You have all these individuals who clearly have never met dominant men in their life, especially those in a position to be mentors. And again, they search for a daddy figure, but they reject it. And it's quite comical to see how they continue to convolute themselves into thinking that they actually know reality. But let's continue.
The Rangers are seething.
Dave is seething right now.
Dave is seething? I remember being told that they were streaming my stream. Obviously, it hasn't happened yet on the stream, but I was like, oh, okay, I'm not going to do the Inception thing and review their stream, reviewing me, reviewing them, but no. I was like, okay, I've got enough that I can deal with here. Let's just continue. And on that note, let's continue.
Happy Thanksgiving, Joe. Happy Thanksgiving.
You got all these laughs from Jacob RP, but Jacob RP is like, literally messaging me for the last few hours saying, make SC Steve look malicious. Still hasn't called in, though. Still hasn't explained anything. Very weird and bizarre. But yeah, quite jovial, your laughs the day after, or the day prior to my my stream today. So very, very interesting. Let's continue. Also for you, the people, yes, yes. Happy Sunday.
Happy Thanksgiving And shout out to everybody out there who's too skinny to fight people. See you later. Thanks, Joe.
Those guys are laughing with my idol Joe Cronin. Oh my God, they're having so much fun. Peanut butter thing there, wire. That's crazy. That scumbag's gone.
This is what happened, folks. When the other side, when like one party or one channel is having fun, having a great stream, you know, another.
He could be a very good used car salesman, because he's like, well, everyone here is having a good time, but we know somebody else is streaming right now, and I'm sure that they're having a bad time. Like, we're great and all that here, but like them over there, terrible. You're a carny, Weiler. You're a fucking carny.
Another chat start, attacking kids basically at this point, 2024 here.
No, my bad. You know what? My bad. I'm wrong. You're not a carny. You're a snake oils salesman. That's from the 1890s. I can totally see you coming up to somebody's door. Hello there, ma'am. I've got the cure for everything. Your knee hurts. You got a pain in your eye. You want to look more beautiful. I've got this snake oil here for you, and it'll only cost you $1. That's right, $1, lady. And you can have this formula exactly for yourself. Without a doubt. Let's continue.
Everybody can pretty much open their eyes and see what's what now, right? Can I tell you guys what happened? And Discord. So we're just all having a.
What was I gonna say instead of fuck? I forgot. I should have written it down. I've got my notepad next to me. Instead of brother, I was gonna say every time that somebody said brother, I was gonna say something else. Fuck. I can't remember what it was. Somebody remind me if somebody can remember there in the chat. Excuse me, although I will not claim this in court as the reason why. But yes, I am under the influence of the cannabis tonight, as well as some beer. How about that? But I was going to say something every time they said that. Fook. All right, let's continue. Maybe I'll remember. It will be comical regardless.
Grand old time, thank you, Jace Discord. And all of a sudden, Dave tries to see what's what now, right? Can I tell you guys what happened? And Discord. So we're just all having a grand old time, thank you, Jace Discord. And
oh yeah. So this is when I did my show, and well, you got Geddy Lee on their call talking about this. So let him explain.
All of a sudden, David Rose came in with a loaded firearm. And he said, all right, guys, either you guys could be on my stream, or you guys are going to get it. And, now, Getty, don't be making right into the situation. Don't be using that tactic. Don't try to...
We Cottage, we're giving our opinions on it. We're reviewing our stream, basically.
Who says something?
But then SC didn't see the stream either, so he's kind of giving his view on it as well.
Well, yes, instead of replaying this, why not just make it public? I mean, possibly. Who knows? Maybe at the end we will. But right now, we do want the viewers to stay here.
You're not even a producer, SC Arturo. we want the people to stay here and the viewers.
But possibly my goal.
Here, I'll send you another stream. I'll send you another stream that's pretty good. I found.
This one's not good.
I mean, Joe left.
That's the meat and potatoes.
Here.
Alright.
I think they're actually reviewing my, this can't, maybe it's the Darkest Things thing that I did, but Fast forward.
Yeah, unsubscribe from the channel. So please make sure.
No.
Nino Rodriguez, one of the best guests I've had before. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
Whoa, never mind. What am I doing?
What is that?
Okay. I don't
What am I
understand.
doing?
Was that Prince?
No. Never mind. Sorry for that.
Was that Ease the Braves?
Nah, let me play it real quick.
Here with David Nino Rodriguez, one of the best guests I've had before. Now we have him again. And the first thing I need you guys to do is hit the like
What the fuck am I listening to?
but also make sure to see if you are subscribed. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people are telling me they're being unsubscribed from the channel. So please make sure that you are not being unsubscribed. Also, David, thank you for being here. But before that, we got 30 seconds you guys need to endure. And
We got David on the call.
You guys need to endure this. So night vision binoculars are the coolest pieces of technology anyone can have, but until recently, they were too costly for the average Joe. Luckily,
I'm saying
that need that predator looked up along with tens of thousands in the nighttime. They include 10 boards, 4K, ladies and gentlemen. Display, 5, gift.
Fine.
That's what they call comedy. We're bored.
No problem.
Honestly, guys, let's just walk this through. We're bored. All these big OGs, blah 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 blah. All these people aren't streaming anymore. There's nothing going on. They stream rarely. We want competition. I mean, I don't even know what that word means, but let's just use that word as a placeholder for whatever it is that gives us joy in our heart. Okay? That is actually probably broken down what this guy meant. He didn't even know the word. He just used it. But if it gives him pleasure in his heart and gives him joy, fine. Use that word for whatever placeholder you want, you fucking dirty mestizo with your dirty feet, looking like a hobby. And, be happy. How about that? So, let's continue.
Ken and Dave, that's what y'all like to do.
Candy.
You can fast forward it to like 20 minutes in.
Oh, I was just reminded. Thank you so much. So anytime that they say brother, I'm going to say skinwalker. So, yes, I'll give you a couple of skinwalker to make up for my oversight. Let's just call it that, as opposed to stupidity. But, I can claim that I'm inebriated, which I am. And why not? It's a Sunday evening, afternoon, still, sort of. And I'm not harassing my neighbors. I'm not getting arrested. Just enjoying my life, knowing that I can handle inebriance. I mean, maybe in your 20s, you went out and you had fun. And despite, consuming a lot of different things, you could do a pub crawl and go to party and end up going to sleep at fucking noon because you stayed up for 28 hours plus, just fucking having fun. I've been there, but what the fuck do I know, right? Oh, let's continue.
It seems like no one gives a shit, but that's all right. We're going to put that on the main channel. I think that's the problem. Not many people are seeing it because the main channel's not up. And I couldn't really plug this channel on the main channel because it won't let you post anything. So, I kind of grew this, with the help
That sounds like quite the excuse there.
of Earl, with the help of
You're fast-forwarded.
Dave plugging in. Ken, people that mattered. I'm just really surprised that no one's. I think that's the ticket. Though. I got to put it on the main channel.
You're fast forwarded.
I don't know. Can people?
I'm just gonna put them on both. Bring this shit to
Yeah, when you
And
hear
they say my internet connections are bad.
Well, good luck going to concert in your lifetime if you ever want to. I get your V word. You know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying, Ken? Ken? Know what I'm saying, Ken?
Oh, fucking okay. Name of Ken got dropped on a Joe channel. I'm surprised Joe let that happen. Usually he fucking takes it and puts a little sensor sound to fucking block that out. All right.
Wait, Joe put this video up too, a bullfrog? Like, Joe, I know I did the same thing. I banned Bullfrog for cash, but I still split it with him. And then it's
a plain black shirt. Like, whether you were a kid, teenager, adult, how many times have you gotten a Christmas gift? And you opened it, and in your head, you're like, what in the fuck is this? And you're just like, oh, thanks. You know, I appreciate it. Yeah, that's real cool. You kind of set it down, bro. It's like, I wish I could have pulled. You're like, I didn't ask for fucking stuff. I actually just had the same thought. Like, there's part of me. Okay, if you take out the standard social code that we all automatically agree to for whatever fucking reason, if you take that out of the equation, there is definitely times in my life where I do agree. Would have been like, what the fuck is this shit? What I fucking asked. What made you think this was a good idea? It wasn't on my fucking list of Santa. God damn it, dude. Why did Santa bring this shit to my house? Santa's a real fucking Jew. What a scumbag. No, but seriously, man, I mean, you have that thought. You know, bro, you've had at least that one time where, like, you wanted something for Christmas, you're opening a couple presents, you're like, I haven't got it yet, and then you get around to something, and you're like, is this it? Fucking pajamas? You're just gonna flip the table. I mean,
Shout out to J.R. Ford III, who apparently has been claimed by Scott to be other people. Very weird and bizarre. Well, let's continue.
Get it, Bullfrog. Alright, I mean, we can continue, but I'm just saying, I wish I could have freaked the fuck out on somebody like that. You know, I think Bullfrog's a fucking legend, and he's more man than any of us could ever hope to be. But he does mean clothesline. Like, he just, wherever he's at emotionally, he just lets it out and fucking owns it. He don't make no bones about it, you know? He just fucking, he lets it out. And that's alpha as fuck. That is alpha as fuck, man. We all put on these fucking pussy-ass, phony disguises.
Ken?
Fuck. Okay. I see Drew joined in. Happy New Year.
Yo. I guess he hates Dave and Ken and Mars more than YR. Why wouldn't he shit on me? Now I'm pissed.
No, that sounds very disingenuous. But what isn't is my appreciation to those who have donated. And I will be properly acknowledging that as soon as I can get this fucking graphic to fucking work there in OBS. Thank you very much. Hello. There we go. Something like that. What do you give you? I got a few good ones. There we go. And the donation is acknowledged by myself, King Meow Meow, a.k.a. Ryan the Heel. He says, Happy Sunday, nigga. First of fuck your bitch and the click you claim to the haters. I, Dave, am I your favorite nigga? LOL, enjoy. Yes, you are. You're my favorite. Also, you're my favorite Afro-American. And POC, I don't know if you guys really like that term. I mean, no Latino likes the word Latin X. I thought it was Latinx. But yeah, no, nobody likes these fucking terms created by the fucking Democrats. But yes, you my favorite nigga. Honorary Hispanic. How about that? Spaniard, as you wrote it the other day in the chat. I thought that was fucking hilarious because that's phonetically correct. I approve. As a grammar Nazi, I approved. So, yes, thank you for that donation. I'm sure it would also make people seethe. Oh, he's not black because he donated to Dave. Like he's an Uncle Tom and a coon and a porch monkey and, I could think of a lot of words, I say that to all the black people I meet every day, so it's part of my vocabulary. But how dare you agree with somebody that made me look like a fool? So you're not black. You know what? Now to the sound of it, I sound kind of like Joe Biden. You know what? I'm gonna use that from now on. Oh, you don't disagree with me? You're not black. Ken, can you say my sentiments?
Okay.
That's exactly how I feel right now. Let's continue.
Now I'm pissed.
Here, my friend, there's a fucking real solid ass dude right there. But with that said,
True.
This was it. This was my goodbye. I hope everybody enjoyed the little bit of time we had.
So this is the clip, apparently, of Seaman that was being played.
Just hanging out again. And with that said,
Just burn all your bridges. No. Based is wrong. I can't do that. It's too early in the morning for this, but man.
we're going to close out. You got anything you want to add?
Oh, I've been out. I faded to the black. I've been out for a while. I'm sucked from a lot of shit. The idea of going live was cool.
Shit, let's
I
take bars.
was going to be. I was like, well, it's going to be community people. So what the fuck ever? I'll go live and shoot the breeze and whoever's there or whatever.
Well, I've heard from a few that perhaps they haven't left after all. So, a little bit of intel there for you.
But I'm not back by any means. I haven't been out this much in a long time. The first time I thought I was out for good. Arvin summoned me back for the rap battle thing that Ken did the second time around, and I ended up
I'd
losing
rather go for
to
them
S.Dalla
reviewing me.
by one
These guys are so boring.
green battle of.
Fast forward.
Regardless, I've been out since then, and I've been pretty fun. And that's what it comes down to. Is there are too many people that stick around even when it's not fun. And if you're not having fun, get out. It's just a waste of time at the end of the day. So.
Well, why can't you make your own fun on your channel here? It really explains all that. All a bunch of complaining and no effort. Putting in the work to make something fun.
That is true.
Is it because you have 5 or 6 people watching? Well, so do I.
Yeah, but Dave Rose, 4 people watching is
happy.
Kerbals. Fuck that shit.
Fun.
Fine.
Yeah, you gotta rewind.
You sound like the Wicked Witch of the West.
I was fun.
Here are your winners.
I fall in love with what Cronin does.
And
Doing the music show, but I'm still happy. Is it because you have 5 or 6 people watching? Well, so do I when I'm doing.
So, apparently my team won with Ken and Danny, and he just restarted the match. You can't have Dave Rose win.
The music show, but I'm still having fun. Get it? Got it? Good.
Nigga stupid.
I think what happens is a lot of people fall in love with fucking, they fall in love with what Cronin does, and then because Cronin's gone to shit, they end up coming over to this side of things to make their own fun. The problem with over here is that it's just most of it's fake bullshit, and it's fucking gay. Like, after getting some distance from it, and even...
Really?
Really? That's how you feel?
Yeah, because you're not getting the praise anymore like you once did.
Oh.
Your solo shows.
The idea of going live was cool.
It is kind of gay also that they are reviewing a very old clip. So, I mean, do you really have to dig deep to fucking make your show relevant? For shame.
I was just like, I knew who our audience was going to be. I was like, well, it's going to be community people. So, yeah. I mean, what the fuck ever. I'll go live and shoot the breeze, and whoever's there is there or whatever.
Man, this is weird.
I'm not back by any means. I haven't been out this much in a long time. The first time I thought I was out for good, Arvin summoned me back for the battle.
Yeah, hate on me, bro. Don't hate on Mars, you fuckers. Jesus.
The rap battle thing that Ken did the second time around, and I ended up losing to S. Dalla by one.
They were whining on some shit, but I want to hear back what C-Man just said. That was pretty impactful. Pretty stupid statement.
Does it really affect you that bad that you lost an internet rap battle? Shit, these motherfuckers hot as fuck. 8 Mile.
Dude, but impactful, like.
Why was I beefing with them?
Honestly, y'all, I guess y'all thought of us as just some big joke and not a community family. Yeah.
At one point in the semifinals, so community never got that dream battle of Cunny Chris versus Jake Bars, but everyone hates me, so of course Cunny Chris smoked my ass. Regardless if I rapped my ass off or not, I would have lost. But that being said, I haven't been out since then, and I've been pretty out since the last time we went live. Haven't watched, haven't given a fuck, and it's just not fun. And that's what it comes down to. Is there too many people that stick around?
That sounds like a big baby.
It's not fun. And if you're not having fun...
Malicious! Copyright S.C. Greasy Arturo Steve de la Columba. El tercero.
Get out, because it's just a waste of time at the end of the day. So I think what happens is a lot of people fall in love with fucking... like, they fall in love with what Cronin does, and then because Cronin's gone to shit, they end up coming over to this side of things to make their own fun.
What's this side of things? That's always been a question that I've asked everyone, yes. What is this side of things? Just people who don't agree or don't like Cronin anymore, and they used to be part of that group. There's no unified group. That's why we all joke about, like, what is this fucking community? And in fact, I've, put that forth to others and said, okay, well, what is it that this community is there? Okay, well, what is this community? And what does it constitute? What is required? And what are your expectations? I've talked about this in the past. And it seems to be that apparently I'm the madman for even questioning such things and expecting some sort of rational fucking response on the matter. Because, again, people complaining, oh, it's so boring. It's so boring, Ken. You don't understand, Ken. It's so boring. I don't even know what to do with my time anymore. I've got too much time to spin this sign. I just don't know. I need something to listen to, Ken. And it's so saddening. Let's continue.
Fun. The problem with over here is that it's just most of it's fake bullshit, and it's fucking gay. Like,
so
after
gay.
Getting some distance from it,
So
even
gay.
in the time that after we started doing shit, with the second channel, like, aside from the hangouts, any of the drama shit's just fucking gay. Do you realize... I saw Dave Rose and Tony argue over who has better calligraphy.
Nice, Tom. That was
You know what? To be quite honest, the fact is that is a valid point right now. They don't even teach fucking cursive language in schools these days for the most part. And we used to be a civilization of development, innovation, creation, conquest. And where has that gone? Look at how things have been dumbed down in schools. The topics just being eviscerated to the point where it's only the most basic of things. History gets buried because there's no emphasis on it. But again, it's the emotional one. Again, this is what's so funny. Somebody who claimed some sort of authority despite being half my age, and not recognizing that with age comes wisdom. And if you have listened to me, you'd understand that regardless of if you knew my age or not. And still dismissing this stuff gets proven wrong and gets emotional, because how can you go into psychology and yet so easily be compromised emotionally by words on the internet? That he must have thought a lot of himself to be able to go into that field, and yet simple words just fucking had him go into landscaping. He quit school and went into landscaping. Just judge it for yourself. It makes perfect sense to me.
Tony, though, doing that. Oh, come on. You're right.
Jesus Christ, guys.
Dude, I don't remember this.
Fucking find something. Fucking something. I don't know. I got nothing.
No, this is where it gets pretty bad, bro, is when, you know, the shows just aren't shows anymore. It's just this guy going at that guy.
And I've had my thoughts on shit, and I've held back, but I figure since I'm out, might as well.
Right, we've all done the shit, and honestly,
hold back.
I was reflecting just last night with who was it? Two people and the Rafters voice, and one of we were talking about how old we all were when we met, and how one of our homies was 15, and now he's in college and shit, and we were like, man, you know, you never would have developed these friendships if it weren't for us just joining Carlin's Discord.
One of 15-year-olds in your Discord, huh?
Bro, all of the friendships that I've made.
Hold on, you got.
Friendships.
Was that?
Bro, what? Why was I so mad at them?
Because they were about to leave the community. They probably blocked you after the stream. They probably left then. They probably just dipped after the. Because they're pretty much shitting on us too, you know. They're pretty much shitting on us.
What a great fucking stream, right?
Fucking assholes.
I think they call in with me. I think they do. I'm not sure.
Fuck them.
And chances are I'm gonna end up meeting old man Davey this year.
Whoa, what does that mean?
So what? Y'all ain't gonna beat the fucking Dr. Brown and fucking YR meeting? I'm gonna go live for 3 hours, take a couple pictures together. Big deal. No impact whatsoever. You know, come on.
And that's gonna be really dope. And hopefully we continue to meet some of the homies. It's definitely possible. So I got everything that I could out of this community, and this community's got everything that they could out of me. And it's the day. It's over.
Yep. I don't have Skype.
Translation: words hurt me, and I must leave.
Just tell the people that like you, just hit them up behind the scenes, or like, why do the show again? They just want to stir up a bunch of stuff again, and yet they did.
I don't know if my shit's even still up on Skype, because I had deactivated it even prior to peacing out.
Pussy boy.
But yeah, I mean, the people that I actually would care to hear from, they have a way of getting a hold of me.
Wow, so you don't care about me?
This was, I don't know. I felt like this was the time. If we were going to do a send off, this was it. I don't know.
Send off. JB.
I don't know. It's. I think I've kind of left it at what I needed to say. I should have just stayed gone the first time, to be honest with you. But that is what it is.
Yeah, but you're too stupid to learn your lesson. So.
What's that?
We were pretty out of it the first time.
Yeah. I don't know. When I saw fucking, I told everybody what Tony was, and he magically became cool again. fucking.
But I
told you guys
warned
he's gonna- he's
you.
gonna shit all
But I
over me.
warned
When
you
did he
about
become
that
cool?
person.
It says this a couple times. When did he ever become cool again? Man, Keith, this is.
Oh my God! Fast forward that. Hold on a minute.
Hold on, let me just see what happened.
Let me fast forward this because I'm
And
getting
we all
bored.
know that. We've all
must have
heard
been
each
hungry.
other say fucked up shit.
It is true.
None of us are innocent, and it is what it is. And shout out to the people that fucked me.
And like Scott, I think I'm going to make an actual meal, which includes meat. A steak, bone in. Oh, yeah. And some mashed potatoes. Corn kernels. Some green beans. And, yes, buttered carrot. Tonight's meal shall be great. Be sure to check out my Instagram. Let's continue.
And out to the people that don't fuck with me, 'cause I fucked with you. I'm on board. I'm with you. I got nothing else to say aside from just saying.
It's another lie because they have 50 more minutes.
Fast forward more because it's boring the fuck out of me.
Excuse
So
me.
we're gonna get something else.
Select few. It really has. Looking back.
Ugh.
Do you
Like
think there's more good
Being a
people
psychologist.
or bad people in this community?
Is always one of the chats hanging out. Derek's with Six. Like all the guys that have always been real good to me without there ever being a fucking.
Oh my god.
I think they called. I don't know if they called in or not, bro.
So YR, when are you gonna have the Joe Cronin Show community meetup there in Houston, and meet up with Danny MT? I know that he's quite interested to meet up with you.
You know, fuck this guy.
The
He's
following
talking bullshit or whatever. You know,
contest
just
is a
really fun,
tables,
you know, fun
ladders,
environment.
and chairs match.
Like, but you know, this is where we're at. Like, Streamlabs is the way you go. If people like, you know, playing with their money.
What
or
about
whatever,
Spartan
yeah.
King? You could always meet up with Spartan King. You feel
That's one of
safer
the
with him?
things I caught. I'm like, are we actually at this? And like, I have my disagreements with people, but whoever fucked with Ken Streamlabs
Making
is a
his way
real
to the
rotten piece
ring.
of shit that takes this YouTube
And all they're
stuff.
doing is fucking playing old clips. Really? I guess he deleted
Like,
another stream where he reviewed
to,
me.
to go, the fact
Ugh.
I told you this is who he is, and we wanted to make him cool again. But I'm ranting at this point. But yeah, that's well. First,
Yeah, they're just playing the same bullshit.
another problem. You go against what's supposed to be the acceptable narrative, and then you get people
So
like
emotional.
Bars, who's been cool with me and Bars this entire time, and then goes live and just
So it's just pathetic. I don't know how long have we been going on for? We've been going on for 2 hours 27 minutes. I'm willing to go on longer if people want to call in, share their opinions. I'm not too sure really what else I want to really address, but there isn't really much. Yeah, there's shit that's been said to me, said about me apparently on all these different platforms that people wanted me to review, and you know, I can do that and certainly speak on the matter, but well, then again, I did that show the other day, an hour 30 minutes, and I didn't even fucking review one fucking clip. One person that was there is the one that just called in, Latino Heat. Not one fucking time did I even bring up a clip and play it for the audience. So everyone knows that I can do a solo show without one clip and talk about anything that I can remember, which is a lot. So welcome, Latino Heat.
What is up, man?
Well, I was thinking of
tell ya.
wrapping up, but again, we have interaction as well that's available for those that aren't fucking idiots and retards. And lines are open to you, and you called in, and here you are.
I think it's hilarious how Skunty desperately tried to recruit Joe to his army by saying that he's talking shit about your kids, Joe, right now, live in Dave's chat. Fucking idiot. If anything, I said the truth that he is a bad father when it comes to his kids because you don't reward your kids for destroying property that you bought them. What the fuck did I say that was wrong? Not a damn thing. And like I was saying when I was typing in your chat about that, I said, Joe could fucking go ahead and read it. He can pull yours up because you don't you don't get rid of your streams or fucking private them like those fucking cucks do. You know?
That's true. I do not
where they
actually
think something's
delete my
going to come back
streams.
at them and right away.
The only streams that have been deleted are the ones that people who are fragile have flagged, and they've again basically utilized the YouTube system to make it look like my video required flagging, and that video came down. But I've never done that to anybody else, and again, they've done that to me, and those are the only ones of the videos that have been removed because I don't remove my videos. They stay up for anyone that wants to do any criticism, and that's fine with me. Again, I stand by what I say, and they can be like, "Oh, I got one on Dave." It's like, no, you didn't. But good on you that you do feel that way because, again, I proved myself correct by leaving my video ups. Meanwhile, you don't keep your video ups, and you try to prove a point that you can't. So
they think by getting rid of their shit that it ain't out there. More often than not, there's somebody, God forbid why they would, but there's somebody listening and recording your shit that they can prove how you lie when you try to fucking change shit up after you made a boo-boo and you try to fucking hide it by deleting or removing. That's what their little game is. They're a bunch of bitches. They don't stand by what the fuck they say. You do. You've always stood by what you're saying. Whether it's right or wrong, it don't matter. And that's why a lot of people do have to respect you because of that fact alone. You don't fucking hide from what you say. You don't hide from any kind of controversies, quote unquote, that you might create.
More than those that agree with me, my point is proven correct by those that disagree with me because they are so angry at the fact that I'm proven correct that they want to be the opposite. They need to be the opposing view. So Dave Rose is successful? No, he's not successful. They have to be that opposite.
Well, you are their kryptonite, so
absolutely.
I mean, what the fuck? And I
Simple
find it
words.
hilarious.
And it truly, the pen is mightier than the sword.
I do find it hilarious, though, that how they just kept mentioning me. That was the most I've ever been mentioned, I think, in one show ever. I was actually pleased by that they could mention me so much. Too bad he didn't really address the Nicole issue about how I keep saying that I'm curious if she had her rejuvenation surgery or whatever. I noticed that he's left that out because I think he's trying desperately to not show that it bothers him. Because when you made that comment to him on one of your streams, when he was bitching about me talking about his sister, and you told him, I do it because I know it triggers him and it never fucking fails. I can trigger that fuck like there's no tomorrow. And I'm sure I've triggered him earlier talking about his homeless situation and how he has to camp out the Tim Hortons dumpster for his next meal. Because being homeless is a bitch, and I don't think he's even living out of his vehicle anymore. So, what the fuck was it that he had? A Jeep, supposedly?
Yeah, a Jeep.
I don't even remember what the fuck it was.
With stars on
Because
set.
he kept focusing his phone on the fucking shifter, I guess, and it had a name on it or something. Because I think Jeeps have names on their shifter, but I digress. You know, and then the fucking YR shit. What? I mean, who was the bigger cuck, him or fucking RP when it comes to Joe? Because who was massaging the balls and who was sucking on the head? That's what I want to fucking know. Because damn. And then when Joe left, it's the fucking air went out of the whole stream for them. It was like, oh shit, now what are we gonna do? Which, if what you were playing was what they were doing, going back to I don't know how many years ago, these fucking clips. Wow, that's entertainment. Let me tell you, that's fucking content right there. And then you add SCA Steve to the mix. Oh god, you got a fucking winning show there. Holy shit. Fucking, I swear to God, they should just call their fucking show Circle Jerk. Because that's pretty much what it is. YR, the fucking skinwalker that he is. Fucking RP, the cross-dressing fucking baby mama. Baby mama.
I'm glad
fucking...
that that's catching on because, again, these, and I'm not joking around when it comes to this. Yes, I'm joking around with YR, but again, I'm bringing attention to something. Skinwalkers are fucking real, people. They're fucking real, and they can assume human form. But they do have the stringy look that YR has. I've shown this fucking clip that was fucking made, and it's the best sort of representation of what YR looks like in his natural form, and I will show that in a short moment. But the guy is a fucking... The way he acts, the way... Again, these are tricksters. All these different... and I'm not joking around about this. All these fucking societies and cultures throughout the world have identified that there are these fucking elements, these dimensional elements that are tricksters, that try to trick people, little kids, into fucking walking away with them into the forest, and they're never seen again. These fucking skinwalkers that fucking abduct people, chupacabras and shit. This shit is real, and these things can assume human form.
They live among us. YR is proof of it.
Again, that is a point that I'm trying to make, and it's no fucking joke. But also, what's no fucking joke is we got a fucking beautiful donation, and there's no message actually. Now that I look at it, it's a huge bomb. In the end, there can only be one, and this individual provided quite the donation, actually, to be quite honest. Maybe a better graphic would be worthy of that.
That's RP when Joe gets on the fucking call. He's like, jizz on my face. Jizz on my face. That's fucking RP.
How about
right
this?
there.
How about Vato Loco Forever Holmes? Orale. I might be the whitest looking Latino out there with the blonde hair.
See how he closes his eyes at the very end? He closes his eyes, getting ready for the load.
You're watching the delayed video, but
yeah,
I'm using a new donation image. So,
I forgot the name of that movie.
Gracias.
What the fuck was that movie?
Por ahí sueno gringo, pero te digo que puedo hablar muchísimo mejor que Jacob RP. Eso es seguro. Oh, Dave sounds like he got an accent. Okay, maybe I do, señor, but guess what? More ample vocabulary. I can actually talk to somebody who runs a business rather than say, hey, I want to work for cash under the table, and if you can, let me hit on your waitresses and all the girls that come up to the bar.
Jacob RP doesn't even know enough Spanish to order tacos, much less go to a fucking Home Depot.
I would love.
You
know what? That be the fucking funniest thing? See this guy film himself walk into a fucking, just like a straight up, it could be a Mexican like fucking food mart. It could be a fucking taqueria. Taqueria. It could be, again, any sort of, what's the other one they have in New York? The
Cuchifrito?
not cantinas. It's
Cuchifrito is what we used to call
they got those corner stores and shit. But regardless, imagine him walking into one of these supposed Latin stores, and you hear everyone already talking Spanish and everything. And I've been to these places, not in New York, but you know. But again, everyone's talking Spanish and stuff. You go in there, and you know Spanish. You are supposedly Spanish, and you're not going to be like, well, hello there, a nice brown Latino individual. Could I order some packages of mate, yerba mate, and can I also get some dulce de leche? No, you'd be like, che, hombre, ¿qué está pasando? Sí. Ok, 2 paquetes de mate, de malta, 2 jarros ahí de dulce de leche. Y sí, dame media docena de alfajores. Sí, esos. Buenísimo, gracias.
Yeah.
But
not RP.
I might have an accent saying that, but that's literally how I talk. And no other Latinos had any problem understanding me. And I don't go to places and be like, well, hello there. You know? But
no,
apparently I'm not a spick.
Translate.
He wishes.
He'll use Google Translate. That's what he'll fucking do. He'll get his phone out and say, un momento, por
Gracias,
favor.
Schleppy, gracias. Ahí en el chat. Bodega, sí. Lo encontró, gracias. El nombre de esos negocios ahí en New York se llama Bodegas. Gracias. Y mea culpa por ser tan ignorante y gringo.
I wonder, is he in? Who's the one?
But at least I know my spot there in the spick hierarchy.
There's somebody in the audience, the chat. Usually, that's I think a New Yorker that's Spanish, because I'm wondering if they still call some of those places cuchifritos where they sell, tamales y cuanta madre mierda that you can think of, papa relleno, all kinds of stuff.
It's probably bodegas. I mean, again, the corner store, again, in the neighborhood, just selling.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the ones that are
homemade.
not stores. They just sell food. Because they have ones that they just sell, like, food of all kinds, already cooked. And that's why I said
I don't know.
We used to call them cuchifrito. I don't know what the hell they call them.
You're the one who's from New York, aren't you?
Yeah, but I'm wondering if they still call it that. Is what I'm saying. Because I haven't
I
been
don't
in New
know.
York since freaking '88, man.
Don't ask me.
I left in '88. Thank God. Because the way it is now. Best fucking move
I think I should start a show called Drama Bodega. I think it would be great.
Drama
Bodega. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a lot of bad Spanish accents. It's gonna be a lot of stereotypes and bigotry. It's gonna be great. I tell you that, man. And if you don't like it, straight to jail. Okay, straight to jail.
Yeah, and then you can invite RP for the baby mama of the week.
That's fucking genius. That's fucking genius.
He'll send you a picture of some baby mama he tried to pick up that was denied access to.
You know what? You just gave away $1 million idea, because he's going to be listening right now and be like, you know what I'm going to do? Before Dave Rose can capitalize on this shit, I'm going to be doing it right now. I'm going to fucking review. I'm going to just pick on Tinder. I'm going to just pick up a girl. She's pregnant in the picture. She got another fucking kid, kind of black, I think, holding on his shoulder. And like, she's saying, I'm single. I'm a virgin again. I need a stable relationship. Please choose me, single mother. My children come first. And I'm going to choose her, and we're going to make a great life amongst ourselves. It's going to be great.
Could you imagine if, like, he did some kind of dating website and one of his fucking prerequisites is you have to have children and possibly even be pregnant? No, wait. And possibly be pregnant as of now.
I like the pregnant one, shit? You know? I like to know that they're fertile.
Yeah, because he'd be like wanting his dick to try to touch the baby in the fucking in the womb and shit. Oh, I can see that fucking guy, being so disgusting.
Don't look into the fucking abyss, okay? Because you're gonna blink, and it's not.
He's
a good
probably
thing.
that sick, dude. He's
Yeah,
probably
but
that
you shouldn't
fucking
even be
sick that he
thinking
would do
about
that.
that sort of thing. You should just be like, yes, there's this. At a certain point, I'm gonna stop thinking about what this thirsty motherfucker is willing to do. We already know the limits that he's willing to go to. Okay, the depravity that he has, and be like, easy meat, 2 kids, and she's desperate. Fuck it, let's do it. But again, like, you don't have to think into what's gonna, through causality, happen afterwards. Again, the whole like, oh, I was just her side piece, and like her main boyfriend came back, and I felt scared because he was gonna beat my ass, and he looked so tough with those so shiny muscle. I feel a little conflicted right now, but you know what? I gotta take some time away from these. I gotta quit again from the YouTubes. People making fun of me.
Dave, I'll go to a club and find a woman that's like 8 months pregnant and take her on a dance floor. And like when she's dropping real low and shit, she got no panties on and her skirt's kind of lifting. He's like, "Oh, I can see your kid." I guess he's looking up for fucking vagina.
Yeah.
Oh, God. He's a sick fuck. I'm sorry. I've dated single women or, single mothers. I've dated single mothers. I'm not going to lie. But not picking them up in no fucking club because them bitches all are looking for one thing, and that's money and a new daddy. That's the thing. The money with the new daddy. That's what the fuck they're looking for. But they got the wrong fucking dude if they're looking at RP. Because that motherfucker don't have a job. And he doesn't even know how to be a daddy because he never had one.
In to the show. I don't think he will.
I wish he would.
To address that.
I wish he would.
But I'm going to be wrapping up because I am hungry. I've provided a good show, I think. Oh, here he comes. Jacob RP.
Oh, good.
There we go.
Good.
So we'll keep the show going a little bit longer. But again, let's see what happens here. There we go.
I wonder what the version of Tinder is that have pregnant
All right,
women.
you guys go at it. I gotta go prep my dinner.
Yo, Dave, wait! Don't leave me here, Dave. What the fuck? What's up?
Damn it!
Well,
I needed this as a respite because I've been advertising. Hey guys, I've been doing a great job. Why don't you call in and say your piece? Because apparently some people disagree with me. Blah blah blah. Okay, fine. You're here, Jacob. What you gotta say?
Oh, you haven't had any other callers? Oh, come on, man. Like, I don't know why people are scared to call in.
I know. Why are they scared of me? They roll.
Well, you're scaring
when they're on other shows and so are strong to disagree with me, like YR is like, fuck Dave Rose. Why is he not calling in?
Maybe try a lighter approach.
What the fuck, lighter approach?
Either people are pussies or they're not. That's the only really simple way to fucking view it. It's either you've got the guts to come on a call and maybe get lambasted, but you're still there fucking trying to prove your point, or you don't have the guts to do so. It's one or the other. Yeah, at least, hey, you had the guts to call in. Can YR say the same? I don't think he can.
Nah, YR doesn't call into these shows.
Oh, he
Why
would.
Is that?
If he wasn't.
Meanwhile, he talks shit about me on his show, or your show, I should say, or both, whatever.
You have an echo, Dave. You gotta fix your mic.
Check 1 2.
All right, Dave. So the point is, you've been quiet for the last couple of days. You come back, you want to, capitalize off other people's content, blah, blah, blah. Okay. But it is funny, to hear you pause and repeat and continue, pause and continue. I do not enjoy hearing your echo over here, repeating everything you say, but I do understand this is your show.
I don't repeat what he says.
Shout out to Dave Rose. Shout out to Dave Rose for having a good old show.
Trying to act like you know what the fuck I was talking about when it came to Joe's kid, but you were talking shit instead of actually saying.
Don't get your panties in the bunch.
I don't have my panties in the bunch.
Don't get your panties
in the bunch, but you need to get your facts straight. Like I have the facts straight about you and your dating life. How about that one?
I got them facts straight. Dave Rose, yo, why the fuck is nobody else calling in? What happened to Ken?
Ken's busy doing his thing.
Oh, he's not cool with you no more?
Who said that? He's busy. You ask what's happening with Ken. He's busy doing his own thing. I talked to him the other day.
No, shout out to Ken too. Shout out to him. Hopefully everything's
Oh,
going
the
well.
show hasn't come out. I haven't seen the Treehouse. So obviously this supposed show that was going to go on with Dave and Ken, it was a lie. It was a malicious
Shout out to
lie.
Found Out Ken. He's a good guy.
Yeah, but do you doubt the show that me and Ken are going to do? Because a lot of people apparently do from the trolls that you associate with. But when it comes out, it comes out. Sorry, the timelines change. And if you thought you were owed something, well, then why aren't you subscribed to Ken's Patreon?
I want to make
There's a house building tier.
proclamation. I want to make a proclamation that people from New Jersey are the best people in the world.
Oh, that's a false proclamation then.
I say we are the most realist. We are the fiercest. We are the most conniving,
the scummiest,
the most conniving, the most loudest, the best drivers in the world. Best drivers in the world too.
Yeah.
New Jersey is strategically placed in a point where it'd be great to test nuclear missiles because the fallout would actually go into the Eastern Atlantic. So,
Dave Rose won't cut it
the
in New
Western,
Jersey.
but-
He wouldn't cut it. He wouldn't cut it.
New Jersey
I understand what
is
you're
the freaking garbage pit of New York, is what the fuck
It's
it
the
is.
trash state. It's on the fucking license plate.
That's why it always smells like rotten eggs with those phosphate plants and shit.
Well, it's not our fault we live by the water. Literally, we are by the water. So, you can't really blame us for that.
So, Jacob, I will ask you this. You were bored earlier, obviously, because you messaged me, are you going to go live tonight? I mean, did you not plan to go live? Well, why were you calling in to me or checking in with me to see if I was?
Well, I just felt like there was a diner amidst among us, and
You felt
I
it?
just
Why?
had to-
Because what content specifically is it that you thought might add to that? Something that you were
I think
part
you
of?
may be like coming back to like land base SC Steve again.
For
try to
what?
tear him
For what he did. I mean,
and
the
then
guy's constantly
maybe
doing
thought
shit.
because all right, so you just seem to be on a pattern of like going live every other 4 or 5 days. So I thought,
Yeah.
a diner's among us. I'm not saying you're predictable. But
Before you were saying you were fucking bored. What do you want?
no, I don't want
Competition.
anything. There's
That's what
no
the fuck you
agenda.
want.
I do want some competition. It would be nice to see
Competition.
some effort from others too around the community, but we work with what we have, and I appreciate it.
How them feet doing? Did you wash them up real good this time? You got them feet nice and polished up?
But anyways, so
Yeah. See how he avoids shit?
Big
You don't have to
news.
be embarrassed. You
Big
fucked up. You
news,
took a picture of your feet.
The return of CM Punk. Did you watch? Did you?
No, I
react?
did not watch the WWE pay-per-view.
Come on.
Really couldn't
Oh,
care
but you
less.
watched AEW. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah, I
Like,
do. And I enjoyed it very much.
This guy
But-
watches AEW over WWE right now. What are you insane?
And what's your point?
And you groom your eyebrows like fucking Scott grooms a fucking
Hey, if
16-year-old.
you're
okay?
hairy as a Latino is, you gotta stay groomed. Like
The fuck you talking about? I don't groom.
Latinos
I don't
grow a lot
fucking
of
do
hair.
that shit.
Latinos grow a lot of hair.
You do. I don't.
It depends.
Well, that's because you're a
Depends.
female. That's why.
No, that's because yo soy de raza,
That's 'cause you're a
and you're not.
If you could
Mestizo,
really
that's why.
grow that much hair, why is your mustache not like Pancho Villas?
Oh,
A nice big
I don't wanna
puffy
grow it out that-
fucking
nah.
like
I don't look good
respectable
with a
mustache.
I don't
You need to use
look good
fucking
with a mustache.
wax on. Like
I
that's
really
a fucking
don't
pro
look good with a
mustache.
Having a mustache makes me look really Mexican, so I try to avoid that. So I just grow out the
see
beard.
again, it makes you look like Mexican. Most Mexicans basically grow a little fucking pencil line. They look Filipino. They little pencil line fucking mustache. It's not a fucking mustache at all. It's just like the most that they can fucking put out. Come on, man.
It could be worse though.
I
You
can
could
grow a
look like
better
SC
mustache.
Steve. It could be worse. You could look like SC Steve with that ugly ass 6 o'clock shadow he has on his fucking chin. Doesn't look right on SC Steve.
Well, I bet that if you didn't groom your eyebrows, you'd probably be looking at two afros growing out of your fucking out of that area. As much hair as you probably grow, greasy ass.
What? Yo, that was the worst joke of all time. Anyways,
I'm not fucking joking.
Dave, so I
That
do
wasn't a
appreciate
joke.
you going live today, and I just want to say I agree with everything you're saying, and I bend the knee, blah blah blah.
Until tomorrow. Or tonight.
But shout out to the community, shout out to the chat. Not trying.
Yeah,
to
I'm gonna
force,
end the show
but...
anyways. I need to eat.
Why? What? You have been going live for like 2 hours lately. Why? What the fuck?
Well, okay. So you want me to hold? Okay. So what else? I could discuss a lot, actually, to be quite honest. But I'm also kind of fucking hungry, dude. Like, I can hold off a certain amount, but certainly it's going to affect
Did
my
you notice
performance.
That RP didn't do a shout out to the Praggers out there? What's up?
Dave, no, hold on, Dave, you owe us, Dave, for free. By the way, I'm not paying a goddamn cent for this fucking piece of shit show. But you gotta owe us. You gotta owe us, Dave. You gotta owe us to be on the show.
Shit ever.
In fact, not only we listen, you pay us, but we come on your show, we be co-hosts, you pay us too. Okay, double time. Okay, that's what we think we are entitled. We are, greasy.
Nah, I don't think Dave
mestizo.
can handle chaotic behavior. I don't think he can handle shit.
But you beg me, you add me to calls and shit. I'm fucking doing shit on my computer, and I get this call from your group, and you add me to it, and then like, dude, come on, man.
Nah, bro, fuck out of here, bro. Shout out to the community.
Me,
what's
get
on
the
the
fuck
menu
out
for
of
tonight?
here. You're telling me to get the fuck out of here.
Dave Rose will be
This
making a nice
fucking
pizza
greasy
pie.
half-breed mutt mestizo. Who
What
the
do you have
fuck
tonight?
you think you are? Again, to the actual superior Latino, I'm fucking proper Hispanic. Okay,
Dave Rose
pure
does
blood,
scares everybody away from the
sangre
community.
pura de
Castellanos
España.
forever.
Sangre pura de España.
Everybody's scared of Dave Rose.
No.
Everybody's scared of Dave Rose.
I'm scared.
Castellanos forever.
Everyone is as scared of Dave Rose, especially YR for some fucking reason. I don't know
Cancel
why.
Dave Rose is what I say. Hashtag cancel Dave Rose.
Well, people have tried that before. Like, that would be like the 8th fucking time somebody's tried to do that, and it's failed miserably. So, like, you best not fucking waste your time. I'm here. It's just what happens.
What's your opinion, RP, about what Scunty was doing when he was like basically begging for Joe?
Also,
to say
Scunt
something
hates
to me
Latinos,
or about
by
me.
the way.
Or you don't remember him doing
My
that?
reaction to having Joe and Scott on the call, that was pretty great.
Why would that be great?
I do love the energy that we have, that we attract the OGs and the big dogs.
Okay.
Oh God! Please.
Latino Feet has no reconciliation or no.
Again,
thought.
enjoy using
Conciliation.
that
Hold
word,
on.
that stupid
Hold on. Do you
name
know what that
because it
word
doesn't
You'll
means?
make
never know what that
Conciliation?
is, Latino Feet. So stay in your lane.
Do you know what's
Whatever,
that even?
mestizo. No sabe hablar en español para nada.
No, but see, also you just used a word that conciliation. Really? Come on, Jacob. You can't pretend
Hey,
to be smart.
one
not be
thing
smart.
you should consider going into video on your streams, or
Why?
So he can jerk off looking at you. That's why.
That's
Or
again
like-
another question I have. Is like, if this was like, say you're driving your truck, you're doing your job. Say you've got a job where you've got to drive a lot, and you're just listening to the radio just to pass the time and shit. And you've got me, talking and stuff, giving some good stuff. You demand to see me on video
what's
too.
gonna push you into the. That's exactly what's gonna push you into the 60, 70 mark viewers of going on video and like actually having a real podcast or.
No,
you
but
know.
see,
But you're
if
too
people,
busy. You're too
if I
busy
make
now,
my
so.
say for example, these streams that I do, instead of doing them here on YouTube, I do them for Spotify or Apple iTunes or something like that. And these things are just available via, downloadable or transmittable broadcast, right? So somebody is in their car or their truck, like say they have to drive 800 miles before they get to their point. Somebody that's just running errands throughout the day, and they've got me on a podcast. There's no video, there's no graphics, but they're just listening to me. And that success has, come to me in the past where, again, I've had 0 fucking images and people have enjoyed it. So why use images?
I don't know.
Serious
You
question.
lost me after the first paragraph.
Oh my God, you didn't get what he said.
I understand that I should say that you should go on video.
I
and
didn't
try
go
to
that
prove us
long
all
either. I
wrong.
didn't fucking filibuster, even fucking just
Well,
drone on.
we have
I
to
just
excuse
simply
him.
made a good point. It's just like, if I can do this and talk on a fucking podcast and people will still listen to it, then what's the purpose and point of me showing graphic? Why do you want to see me on camera that bad?
So he
Honestly,
can
I
jerk
said that.
off.
I said that so a lot of trolls can have ammunition against you, and you don't want to go on video and say,
No, but I've gone on video in the past, though. That's the thing, though. It's like, you don't want to be a video. I've been on video when people have asked me to be on there, or I just chose to. It's just like, there you go, me and my fucking habitat. You had some fucking great streams of me fucking acting crazy while on video, and putting different hats on and doing all this sort of shit. But people have seen me fucking on stream. Why do I have to every time be on camera? Why? I honestly want to know why every time, so people can monitor. Oh, Dave Rose hasn't had a haircut recently. Get a haircut, Dave. Okay, cool. Like, thanks for looking out for me. But like, I already know that. I fucking look in a mirror every day. So it's just like, why is it that every time I go live, I've got to be on camera?
What's the hesitation in responding?
Because
he's getting fed lines by YR. He's getting fed lines by YR. This is always how it is.
See, Dave, the one thing I think it is that a lot of people that don't like you, they really see and they hate that they can't see you. So I guess they ask for that because you're such a big figure in the community.
But for what? Okay, so let's say I do appear on camera. Then what do they accomplish? Like, just walk it through for me so that, because I'm the idiot here, I don't know, but you do, so you explain to me. Okay, so I appear on camera. They're like, whiny, blah, blah, blah. Dave's not on camera. Okay, so I appear on camera. I've got fucking disheveled hair, haven't had a haircut in a long time, big eyebrows, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so they see me on camera. What next?
I feel like some people will judge every characteristic of you and every feature of you and everything about you because you're such a big bully to everybody, and
I'm a
people
big
want
bully.
to see your ugly features.
Okay,
People
but hold
want to
on.
see your ugly
Let's go into that, though. I'm a big bully. Please explain, first of all, what a bully is and how I fit that description.
Well, honestly, SC called you a bully before because you pick on people and you pick on the smaller people like Scott McKinnon. That's all SC's word.
Scott's a smaller person in the community, right? He hasn't made a name for himself on.
Not literally though, because he's a fat fuck, as we all know.
I pick on people.
I support Scott McKinnon.
Okay, can you point out who I pick on?
I support Scott McKinnon.
Yeah, but you say I pick on people, small people.
Maybe YR. I think he felt like you were picking on him a lot.
But how is it? So, is picking on people just reviewing their videos and saying, "Hold on, you just said this," and it's a total fucking confliction of what you actually did here and there. So, me pointing out simple facts is, fits that definition.
I think it works though. I like it. I like you reviewing things and tearing it apart.
No, but see, again, the allegations, the allegations were I was a bully, that I fit those descriptions. But if I'm just calling people out on things, how is that being a bully? And more importantly, where's, again, the idea of this being what a bully does and why even go to that? Like, how affected are you by somebody who is willing to speak things? That's bullying? That's what I'm trying to understand. Is to simply criticize.
And mind you, we do live in a generation where everybody's soft, everybody's weak-minded, and
RP, if you think about it, I'm more of a bully. The way I go after Stunty.
I like the moniker. I like the moniker though. Bully Dave. That's a good moniker.
Oh God. Anyway, yeah. If anybody's a bully, I am, because I go after Skunty. I go after his sister.
You go after his sister? Why?
Because it triggers him.
Oh, like verbally?
What?
I mean, you say you go after a sister. Anybody can
Nicole,
click
yeah.
that.
I always say, hey, go ahead and why don't you hook me up with your sister so she can pop out another one?
Ah, come
Because
on.
I'm in the market for a baby. And then he freaks the fuck out. And he gets all
But
worked up.
if you're like in your 60s, right? Like you say you
I'm
are.
not in my 60s. I'm going to be fucking 54. I'm not in
Well,
my
you're
60s.
reaching 60, so
Old
I got
men
a
talking
long way to
about
go.
old men. I'd rather have
If you have a
underage
kid
children
now-
so I could be a
if you
pederast
have a kid
to
now, when your
fucking
kid's
hold on.
18,
to discuss this.
when your
I
kid's
mean-
18,
Yes, I'm not saying for real, Jacob. I'm not saying I want her to fucking pop one out for me for real. No, I don't want a kid at this age.
no, obviously, I was just doing the math. I was just
Because it wouldn't be fair to that kid.
come on.
That kid will be 18. I'll probably, be 70, close to 70? That's not fair.
Hello, is this the Bodega Club? Do you take rations?
I just do that just to fuck with him, and I like it because it does fuck with
We
him.
have a
It makes him
Cuban.
really...
Cubano está aquí. He's,
Sí, I'm a
Cuban as
Cubano.
of Russian, but
I'm a Cubano, Russian. Wanted to know if I could join the Bodega Club. I heard you guys talking on the telefono.
drama bodega, señor.
In this video, it looks like this is where you're supposed to go if there's a tsunami. You're going to see what it's like to travel from Puerto Rico to Saigon on EV.
What the fuck was it I said? Pregnant chick of the week? Some shit like that? What was it that I said to you?
Right, nobody remembers.
Of anything, yeah, I mean, again, Danny with his knowledge in Spanish clearly qualifies as Latino. But like of anything here on the call, you are the least Latino person, Jacob. Like seriously.
Really?
How does that make you
Yeah,
feel,
really.
Jacob? How does that
¿Cómo
make
se
you
That's some
dice?
bullshit.
Hey,
That's
Danny,
some fucking
Danny,
bullshit.
¿cómo se
That's some
dice?
bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
That's some
Ahora.
bullshit.
That's how you say it. Oh, my
¿Cómo
God.
se
I can't believe I'm so
dice?
Latino. Madre
I'm more strict than all
mía.
of you here on this call.
No,
That's
you're not,
bullshit.
baby.
That's
Sorry for
bullshit.
you.
I'm
Dave
the
and I are
brownest of the
Castellano.
brown, yes, but Hispanics aren't brown. So, what are you telling me? My history's a lie. Yes, it is. The conquistadors came and diversified your country by raping your women and making beautiful white babies. It's better that way. And plus, we don't tell our children to do their eyebrows. That's kind of gay. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
The real Latinos don't say that to their kids.
Or to put hair product.
In Argentina, we talk with this accent, but we're still Latino.
See, Kyle?
Oh, Dave, that was bad.
Heil Hitler.
But it's also based in truth, so we gotta laugh.
Oh, Dave.
Hey, Bariloche. Looks like a German village. Don't say too much about the Germans, or you might disappear.
All right, so Danny MT, what do you want?
What you
I
want?
didn't want
Holmes?
anything. I was just calling in to see what the deal was. I was
what's
doing
up?
something
What's
else,
up?
and then
I'm
I called
giving
in because
people a nice afternoon
y'all were
delight.
on here.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What do you want? Why'd you call in?
I don't know. Dave pulled me in here, and then he pulled you in. Here,
No,
so
you
now we're all
said
here.
you.
No,
were,
he didn't.
You're the one who asked me if I was going live tonight, and when I said, well, why you want to call in, and you're like, yeah, I can't deny a fucking opportunity to call into one of Dave's shows, so I gave you the opportunity, and you eventually did call in. So congratulations.
Yeah, and
He
it
thought
was
you were calling in to start shit with me, but you didn't.
yeah, it was some coincidental timing when Latino was talking all that shit, and then you came in, but you didn't say anything to him about
Because
it.
he has
You
nothing to say.
No, but I've
just
made this
addressed
point
Dave.
in the past, is that unfortunately I've spoiled pobrecito Jacob. I love you, senor. Besitos, senor forehead, but I spoiled you. I gave you too much fucking drama enjoyment, And like now you expect this from everyone. Like Ken used to do fucking shows like cleaning up his backyard and shit, or fucking just going on a drive and stuff. Like, yeah, there was a lot of stuff in the past, and you were part of the golden age.
Some good old days. Good old days.
Yeah, and you know what? You got to take fucking enjoyment from that, because at least you were there. At least you witnessed that. At least you enjoyed it. But it's not the same anymore, and it's not like we didn't, we wouldn't want it to be like it was back in the day, because it was great. Everyone fucking recognizes that. But you look at the landscape now, and you're like, oh my God, man, like I can't believe this. It's unfortunate, but it is the way it is. And when, again, times change and things will go differently. So when I start up my show with Ken, when it happens, we're not, again, in a rush. We want to do it right. And we also have real lives. You can't expect us to fucking be able to run this shit without fucking taking care of our family first. So once that's fucking taken care of, you're going to see fucking shows. But, you kind of showing yourself to be a little impatient. Competition.
Sí. Dave lo hace excepto pesos, carnalito. It's okay.
That's right, carnito.
Good transfer to Canada.
Hermanito, you got to relax, Holmes. You got to have patience, You got to wait till the guy goes up to the bank machine and then you rob him, okay?
Sí, órale.
Well, like you said, RP is not Latino. He's Americanized, so he's got to have it right away. Nosotros tenemos paciencia.
All right.
Why is he all quiet?
He's probably talking to YR, actually. He's probably talking to YR to fucking make a show or something. You can't let these guys get away with it.
That's it.
We gotta fucking do a show against them. You're agreeing with everything they say. I loved you. I virtually sucked your cock on a fucking Skype call.
You forgot to put up his picture. His family portrait of him in the forest there, in the woods.
Just a Kurt. Going all the way to Kurt.
Fucking YR actually reminds me of the witch or whatever it is that fucking guards that gingerbread house in Hansel and Gretel. Because you've heard them laugh, and it's a fucking cackle. It's specifically a cackle. And it's not some fucking... it's certainly not like Ace Ventura type cackle. It's like this. Like, imagine this guy dressed up as a witch at a door of a fucking gingerbread house. Like, yes, children, come in. Yeah, Ken and Kenneth, come in. And yeah, you can feast at my house. Like,
fucking.
I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong about this stuff. I see beyond. And it's just inevitable. Wire very angry. Very angry.
Why? Did he start his stream?
He's been angry for probably the last 2 months. And, there's been several streams that he's gone out and, privated. But the Sparrows were quite generous and saved those on their videos. And... yeah, just saying some really mean things against Ken, against me, against others. And he's certainly, I guess he's desired a return to the time where he was relevant with Scott. That Scott would protect him with his crazy ways, and YR could say whatever he wanted. But those days are over there, YR. I can assure you that Stepdaddy Dave approves.
I'm surprised he still hasn't addressed the picture of him with the black dude. And he hasn't said anything about that to defend himself.
Yeah, maybe I should show that video or that image. But yes, let's find that. I mean, the look in his eye was like, I won the lottery.
I've never seen him smile like that before.
Yeah,
he was really happy in that picture.
It's been a while, I guess, since he actually smiled in that manner.
I mean, that was a picture of somebody saying, "I'm getting some big dick tonight."
It's big dick tonight.
When the clock strikes.
6:30.
Yeah. Time to head to Dick Delight.
I thought you were gonna say the hotel room.
It's 12 inches.
Up my ass now.
It's Dick tonight. Could be on something there. That's a good little jingle for the fucking Bodega Club.
I'm sure he's
Bodega Club,
listening and raging.
Yeah, Jacob, what do you think about that? Bodega Club instead of Drama Club? Are you talking a wire in the background? Is that why you're not
He
answering
should
right
just
now?
kick his ass off the
I
call.
can see
He's
you
not
on
gonna
the
fucking
call,
speak.
señor.
No. Do you want to speak English? ¿Se habla español?
I got so many fucking things here in OBS. Hard to find the image. But yeah, I do have to wrap up.
Yeah.
Yeah, go eat some foodsies, bro.
I do need some foodsies. But I could go longer, but again, I gotta balance time and such. And we're not getting.
If you want to make something,
Jacob RP
Danny
left.
and I can talk about
Jacob
shit.
RP. Oh, I couldn't take it no more.
Oh, he
These
dipped
people.
out.
The Russian. He looked better than me when he called into Debro show. And he actually understood what Debro said in Spanish and then responded in kind, and Debros understood him, and they had a conversation, and I was like, ¿Cómo se dice? And they all laughed at me, and they said, you fucking dirty mestizo speak. You don't even know how to speak Spanish. And I looked at myself in the mirror, and I said, what have I become? I become a loser. It's unbelievable. Pobrecito mío.
The nerve of him to say that he was insulted that you fucking said he was a Latino.
Yeah, and it's funny though. It's this whole dismissive attitude, and I've seen this amongst the Afro-Americans, but it's like, oh, your skin is lighter than me. You're not as black as I am, and it's the same thing with these fucking Latinos. Oh, you're not fucking shit-stained brown. You're not fucking Latino. It's like, oh, wait, hold on a second here. Have you seen some of the kings there from fucking Spain? You seen their fucking skin tone? I share that. I resemble that compliment. And don't tell me that fucking the ruling class elite, Vicente Fox, who is a former president of Mexico, who has the same skin tone as me, isn't fucking Latino. It's no, you gotta be brown to be Latino. Nobody ever fucking said that. Has anybody ever met somebody from fucking Spain? Like, are you people fucking retarded?
Yeah, there's some beautiful blonde women over there.
Puerto Rico has everything. We got blacks to whites. We got everything. Blondes, green eye, blue eye. We got it all.
Well, call me biased, but Argentina has the best German stock available for beautiful women. And,
well, yeah,
that's where you get beautiful green, blue and green-eyed blondes, and great European stock for breeding.
It's definitely true, man. There's some bad Argentinian bitches down there, man.
Uruguay also. Again, it's the same sort of demographic anyway. So what you get in Argentina, you're getting in Uruguay. But yeah, basically, again, blue-eyed blondes and just good genetics.
Yep.
Now I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I could go for a fish pie right now myself.
I could go for some Argentinian. Yeah. Some pescado.
Sí, pescado argentino es buenísimo.
The fucking accent you use when you say this shit.
Yeah, it's not even an Argentinian accent, which is the funniest part. But
yeah, it's like you make it sound like a little beaner.
Yeah,
like
that's
a little fucking
No,
like
it sounds like a
do
mix
love
of that
wearing a
and
sombrero and a
piano.
fucking poncho and shit. Like,
And you know what's funny is that if you really want to hear the Argentinian accent, just listen to one of the many fucking viral videos of the current Argentinian prime minister, how he fucking goes off on communists and shit. Like that's like every Argentinian that I've ever fucking met. One by the volume level that they speak at, because I've always said Argentinians don't speak, they yell, and B, by the words that they use. It's certainly not, I mean, well, it is eloquent in the sense that Spanish is a deliciously beautiful language, but the way that they weave, curse words and expletives into their fucking language, and the way that they put it out with such passion, you got to give it to them. And I think I'm going to play it maybe. Yeah, you know what? I will. Before I end this show, of this guy speaking, because it's exactly what I always said. It's like Argentinians are exactly this way. They're crude, loud, and fucking eloquent. So.
yes.
All right, boys. Any final comments? It is 6:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Danny, have you ever been secretly contacted by Scott to not give the information of his sister to me? I'm just curious. Has he ever whispered to you about that shit?
Has he ever done what now?
That I'm always saying that, hey, get me in contact with Nicole so that she can pop out another kid, and I'll give her money for it and all that shit. And he goes fucking berserk whenever I mention his sister. So I'm wondering if he's ever contacted you saying, hey, don't you fucking give him information.
Oh, no, surprisingly, no.
That's a disappointment.
Also, the other day, just to shout out myself, I held the entire Nikki J Discord channel as hostage, as what I was told that Scott said. And I was in that channel, and it was suggested that I be there. But regardless, I was there, and I had a show that featured them. Latino Heat, you called in, but I canceled that because that was on Skype as opposed to Discord, and I continued to discuss things on Discord. That was also criticized apparently. So I find that comical, but also predictable.
I'm not offended by it. I mean, I didn't know if you were on Skype or not, so.
No,
it's
but that was
understandable
commented on, and I thought I would mention.
Because you rejected my call? What, actually somebody felt bad because I didn't get through? I can't believe that shit. I would think they'd be happy you weren't fucking picking up.
Regardless, I certainly had a good show the other day. And, I've had a good show today, I would say, with those that did choose to call in. I do appreciate that. And I'm going to wrap it up because I'm going to make myself a steak dinner.
Are you gonna put that
potatoes.
audio on or no?
What's that?
You're gonna do that audio with the Argentinian Prime Minister or no?
Oh, yes. Thank you for reminding me.
I'll hang up so I can hear it.
All right. Well, you guys won't hear it on the call.
Too.
Thanks for taking my call, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching, for listening, for tuning in. And
no worries, mate.
Again, I aim to please, especially those that see the truth. So, I'm going to play what a typical Argentinian sounds like. Let's get this done here. Skibbity bop doo doo. He is a fucking eccentric. That is for sure. Javier Milei. Just try to find the proper clip here. I do apologize. I thought I was going to be able to find it much more easily. Okay, well, let's try a different search method. Unreal. I guess he's been making people mad because his videos are somewhat hidden. At least the ones that made impact. Here we go. Is this one? Yeah.
No le podés dar ni un al zurdo.
Ahora los latinos que entienden qué está diciendo.
Al zurdo de mierda no le podés dar ni un milímetro.
Pero ¿me podés definir zurdo de mierda?
And seriously, to me, this is every Argentinian male that I've ever encountered. The way they talk, the cadence, the fervor, the vocabulary. This is Argentinian right here.
Que no
todos los que, digamos, los colectivistas, los que ponen, digamos, o sea, esa idea... A ver,
¿por qué le pones de mierda, digamos?
Porque son una mierda. O sea,
vos mezclás...
no,
pero
es que si pensás...
Maybe I should be showing this so that you Anglos can see what I'm talking about. Skibidi-bop-doo-doo. Shooba-dooba-doo-wah. Okay. Let's make that a little bit smaller here. I'm going to show everyone what we're talking about here. Okay, there we go. Let's rewind.
Al zurdo de mierda no le podés dar ni un milímetro.
Pero ¿me podés definir zurdo de mierda que no
todos
lo
los que, digamos, los colectivistas, los que ponen, digamos, o sea, esa idea... A ver,
¿por qué le pones de mierda, digamos?
Porque son una mierda. O sea,
vos mezclás...
no,
pero
es que si pensás distinto te van a aniquilar. Ese es el punto. Es decir, vos al zurdo no le podés dar un milímetro, porque le das un milímetro y lo toma para destrozarte. Es decir, digamos, o sea, vos no podés negociar con el zurdo. No se negocia. No se negocia con esa mierda, no se negocia porque te van a llevar puesto. Si tienen un...
I remember as a kid going to parties. And again, Argentinians, just like a bunch of adults talking like this. And like you as a kid, like, you know, sort of like, ooh, there's a lot of emotion going on. No, this is just Argentinian. So this actually makes me feel good. This is nostalgia for me.
Un golpeador que caga trompadas a la mujer, digamos, si es de ellos, ¿entendés? Se pone el pañuelito verde y grita todo el tiempo contra el neoliberalismo, lo ocultan. ¿Me entendés? O sea, si de repente hay alguien que acosó a un periodista que acosa a otra periodista, lo ocultan. Es decir, a todos los de ellos lo ocultan, todas esas aberraciones la ocultan. Ahora, si vos estás del otro lado, a vos te van a estropear. Te van a matar, te van a dar con lo que sea. No les importa arruinarte la vida. ¿Por qué? Porque no pensás como ellos. Y ¿sabes qué es lo bueno de todo esto? Hay algo bueno en todo esto. Porque como el error es humano, Como todos nos podemos equivocar, ¿sabes qué nos obligan? Nos obligan a ser mejores. Y como estamos siendo tan mejores que ellos, como los estamos aplastando en la batalla cultural, los estamos pasando de arriba, porque no solo le ganamos en lo productivo, somos superiores moralmente, somos superiores estéticamente, somos mejores en todo. Y les duele, les duele. Entonces, como no pueden pelear con las herramientas legítimas, se apalancan en el aparato represivo.
This guy sounds very much like me. To be quite honest.
El Estado, poniendo torres de guita para hacernos mierda. Y aún así no pueden, no pueden. Tuvieron que bajar la nota. Tuvieron que bajar la nota. ¿Me entendés? Que están perdiendo. Están desesperados. Están perdiendo la batalla cultural. Los zurdos de mierda. Por primera vez se ven acorralados. Los zurdos de mierda.
Órale, vato. Fuck yeah. That's one video. I want to see if I can find one more before we end it. This guy's fucking awesome. There's a few things I certainly do disagree with this guy on. Hardcore. But, again, sometimes one must be able to see the bigger picture in all things. And it is difficult to explain to those who have eyes but cannot see, who have ears but cannot hear. But, again, if you follow Dave Rose, the monk, the wandering monk, he shall lead you to both salvation and righteousness. So, let's see if I can find this one last video here to show you. Now, this is quite relevant to what is going on right now. If my search option will work properly. Let me do something quickly here. And I do want to play this one just because it's a good clip. And I think it also speaks to my sentiments. But I do have to say this, that the media seems to be very quick to be able to remove things from popping up on simple search engine searches because they're polluting their narrative. And as such, they make it a lot more difficult for me to be able to find the video that was so easily found literally 2 fucking days ago. But I'm willing to play that game. Google, I'm willing to play that game. So let's continue. And I shall find the video. So where is it? Okay, you want to fuck around that way? Let's do it again. I've got a lot of strategies available. Let's do it again. This summer, a movie comes out that will shake your world. Okay. Unreal. Okay, well, I'm creative. I can find this. I can fucking find this. Gee, Google is fucking certainly fucked around with these videos here. Because the same words I'm using that brought up the video the other day, not bringing it up. But I'm creative that way, and I will find it. And the show's not over just yet. And I will play this clip that I'm looking for. So much propaganda already on fucking YouTube against this guy. Fucking unreal. Like, this guy clearly is, and I don't agree with a lot of the stuff that he's talked about, but he's shooken shit up. And you got, obviously, Google, who's blocking his shit from popping up, so... Here, let's listen to this.
Nosotros no somos más que nuestros representados. En términos financieros es el derivado, el activo derivado nunca vale más que el subyacente. El derivado existe porque existe el subyacente. Nosotros, existimos como representantes del pueblo porque existe el pueblo. Y es una locura, es un delirio arrogarse.
Honestly, I feel at home. I mean, this accent that I'm hearing, the energy, the fucking expletives. This is Argentina.
Un representante del pueblo es más que el propio pueblo. Es un delirio, es el delirio en el que vive la casta política. Entonces, en nuestro gobierno, los políticos van a tener que vivir la misma vida que vive el ciudadano común. Van a tener que internalizar el resultado. Y si se mandan macanas, no solo van a sufrir los argentinos de bien, van a sufrir más los políticos. Van a tener que vivir como viven los argentinos de bien. Se les acabó los privilegios, se acabó la joda. Y esto solamente lo puede hacer un outsider, lo puede hacer un tipo que viene de afuera, y no cualquier tipo de outsider, porque está llena la historia de outsider que se meten en estructuras preexistentes. Nosotros somos outsider, porque somos outsider sin estructura precedente, que la construimos para esto. ¿Para qué? Para sacarlos a patadas en el culo. Se acabó la joda, se acabaron los privilegios de la política, se acabó. Una Argentina distinta es imposible con los mismos de siempre. Basta de la joda.
I'll say one thing. Be fearful of an Argentinian who is as passionate as this. Because even in real life, when they get this fucking angry, they will start to fight. I've seen it.
Les terminó la joda y por eso me quieren exterminar. Por eso me mandan a los 200 fracasados. ¿Sí? Por eso me mandan a los pseudos intelectuales. Por eso me mandan a los curas villeros. Por eso me mandan, a atacar por los medios. Por eso me atacan los empresarios prebendarios. Porque se acabó la joda. ¿Por qué recrudece el ataque? Porque creían que esto no iba a pasar y se encontraron con un tercio de la población gritando libertad. Gritan libertad. Descubrieron que no quieren ser corderos. Descubrieron que se sienten mejor siendo leones. Porque como dije mi primer discurso, yo no vine acá a guiar corderos, vine a despertar leones y están despertando. Están despertando y se van a comer crudo a los políticos chorros. Se van a comer crudo a los empresarios prebendarios, se van a comer crudo a los sindicalistas que entregan a la gente, se van a comer crudo a los medios de comunicación que fueron funcionales a todos estos chorros para mantener este curro, y se van a llevar puesto a los econochantas, a los encuestolos y a toda esa basura, ¿sí? Que abogan por la religión del Estado porque curran de ahí. Eso, es decir, Argentina está despertando. Hay luz, sí hay luz, porque la gente está despertando. Descubrió que la esclavitud no es negocio. Y hay una vida mejor que es la vida en libertad. Por eso estás viendo lo que estás viendo. Esto lleva la misma dinámica que una función exponencial. Y en algún momento hubo un punto de giro. Y ahora no lo pueden parar, no lo pueden parar. Cuando la función exponencial empezó a crecer, no la podés parar.
There you go. Very inspiring. And I still haven't found the clip, but yeah, I think we've gone on enough time. I had fun. We had Jacob Arpillo, we had Daniel Tio, we had Latino Hino. And certainly myself, just doing my thing. and entertaining you, people. And on that note, I do appreciate all the donations that I did receive. I hope that I provided some good entertainment. Tonight, November the 26th, 2023, for the last, come on, 3 hours and 37 minutes, plus some other time. And I do hope that you enjoy the final time of Sunday before we have to face the slave race again this week, as we continue to try to pay our bills while being crushed by inflation and other unworldly things like taxation. So, on that note, I am Devious Dave Rose. Hope you enjoyed your time here tonight. And, well, because I'm a fickle fuck, according to the haters, I like that moniker, fickle fuck. We shall certainly see you next time.